Covering all things LEGO, from Minneapolis to Fiverton and LEGO cities beyond. It's breaking news. Welcome back to Breaking News. I am Jason. He is Alex. We are here to talk LEGO. So if you like LEGO, you like to listen to people talk about LEGO and other stuff, and you also remember a time when there was earth-shattering new inventions such as Crystal Pepsi, this could be a channel for you.
I never had that. I remember, but I never had it.
You never had it?
No, I don't.
I had it. I remember it was. I don't know. Was it a Van Halen song? You know that was like they debuted it, and then I don't think it. I remember having it. I don't remember it tasting a lot like cola.
Mountain Dew was just the drink of choice my entire life, basically, guys. So
it was, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I kind of like tonight. I went with Code Red. No, let's do that. Let's do something a little different tonight.
Yes. Tonight's episode is brought to you by Code Red.
Code Red. Do the do, man. And I haven't had one of these in years, many years.
Code Red?
Yeah.
Oh,
I have not. No, it's good. It's very.
I like Code Red.
It's refreshing. Yeah.
It might be my favorite Mountain Dew. So if you like more Mountain Dew talk, this is for you.
What is the caffeine content in this?
Oh, you don't even want to know. We have a lot of things going on tonight, Alex.
Oh, you know what? I spoke a lot last week, and
it was last week.
I'm never gonna learn. You know what? I'm just gonna own it. All right? I talk a lot. Okay.
We have breaking news.
Can you imagine if I was like a shy, quiet person on a podcast? I mean, come on.
It would be a really boring podcast. Us just sitting here. Oh yeah, I don't have a paddle. Oh, here's my paddle.
That's a paddle.
That's a paddle.
All right, let's do it.
You know what? I didn't put the airplane mode on. I gotta do that.
Your tablet.
Don't look.
Oh, am I supposed to look at your?
You're not supposed to look at that.
I'm not supposed. I don't see.
You're not supposed to look at other people's stuff.
I know. You see stuff that you would surprise you and shock you.
That's right.
Shocking news. Oh, goodness. All right. We have a lot of stuff that we wanted to talk about that we couldn't get to last time, right?
That is correct.
There's some reveals that we left you guys hanging last week. So there's
a lot of things. We got to remember some
stuff. There's got to be a payoff here, man.
All right. So first, we got to do a build. We didn't do a build.
Oh, that's right.
And this is going to lead us into a segment. So which one would you like to do? We have two of the brickheads. We have Optimus Prime. We have Bumblebee. I figure these will work because one of us will get to build the robot, one will get to build the car.
I'll do the bee.
No, we're doing one set because there's two builds in each set.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Let's do this.
Let's do Optimus? Okay.
Do the. There. Can't.
Autobots transform. Transformers. More than meets the eye. Transformers. Robots in disguise.
You know what is awesome about those old shows? No matter what it was, you in your activities with your friends, as you went outside, because you were always outside. You couldn't wait to get outside and play. You were always a character. Like there's a little kid that would always run like, "I have the power," And I was Knight Rider a lot.
Okay.
And even though I was on a bike. I was like Knight Rider, and I was like, I'm so super
Did your bike
fast.
talk to you?
In my mind, it did.
Okay.
And then my darn older sisters in their cool 10 speeds would blow by me, make me like, I can't keep up.
Are you going to be bag 3 and 4?
Yeah.
On 1 and 2?
What am I building?
That's what you're building then.
I'm building a truck.
You're building a truck.
And this time we'll try to remember to forget to review.
Well, we better not, because that's the part that's a new segment we have.
The new segment is to review.
Yes.
We do need to do the follow-up. When we're back to my house, we'll do a follow-up review on the truck.
Someone requested.
We have a drop test. A drop test on that. Yes. That's going to be very exciting. Very exciting stuff. All right, so as we build this, what are we talking about?
Probably Lego. How about that?
No, what is this? A Lego podcast?
Yeah, some would question that.
Some would very much question that. And they would be right. Yeah.
Why don't we start with the poll question? Let's just go straight in with that.
Oh, wow. We're going right in. Okay, let's do it. Yeah.
Because that'll give us some Lego talk.
It's time for the pot. It's time for Lego Talk with the Breaking News Podcast, guys.
Yes,
Haven't heard of the Breaking News Podcast? Well, you'll be surprised to know that there are a top 10 podcasts in the list of 60 best top 10 or best podcasts in the world.
They're in decline. They used to be a top 9, but now
They forgot to pay their $250 monthly fee, and as a result have dropped from the 9th place to the 10th place.
All right, so the question last
anyone's
week,
mind.
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago,
What are your thoughts on the announcement of Lego producing Pokemon sets starting in 2026?
oh my gosh, are you guys ready for my amazing response to that?
The options were I am excited, meh,
Oh.
or what is a Pokemon?
Okay, hold on. How many people?
We have 187 that have voted on it.
Okay, decent amount. Okay, so what are the possibilities there? There was a meh. I heard a
There
meh.
was a meh.
Okay.
So it was I'm excited, meh, or what is a Pokemon? I figured those were kind of
I would
in
be
descending order.
Sarcasm for the what's a Pokemon, right?
Yeah.
I would say most people said meh. I'm thinking about our audience here.
That's what I would.
Most people would say meh, then what's a Pokemon, and then what's the third one?
I'm excited.
I'm excited. Was there a fourth? Or was that it?
That was it. 3 options.
So those, okay.
What else should we have asked
I think
them?
meh is going to be like 65%.
Meh is 65%.
Yeah, I'm going to say 65% for meh.
Okay.
Okay, do it. What do we got?
Well, the winner is meh.
I knew that. Okay.
67%.
Oh, dude, are you serious?
Pretty close. Pretty
Whoa.
close.
See, I'm still on fire from last week, you guys.
Yeah, you almost fell off the mountain. Let's not get
No,
too carried away.
come on, that was an aftermarket. Aftermarkets.
Yeah.
The what's impressive is that I stayed on the mountain with an aftermarket guess, right? And Brian, you guided me, man.
If it wasn't for Brian, you'd be dead.
Dude, I
let's
couldn't.
be honest.
Probably, yeah, probably, but still an impressive result.
So
we have-
that's
do we have a-
67%. Second place, I am excited.
I'm
20%.
excited. 20% said I'm excited. Okay, all right, we got some Pokemon people out there.
13%, what is a Pokemon?
Yeah.
So the question that begs,
yeah. What begs the question?
do we have younger people in our audience than we thought, or are we just missing the boat, right? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, probably a percentage of both, I'd
Probably.
imagine. But I think in the land there's always excitement about things, and there was a couple comments from other ambassadors.
You mean faux excitement?
Yeah, sure. You know,
I don't know. There's
You know
some
what I
people
mean.
that accuse that. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
like okay. Here's when I see something in the land that there's a press release.
Yep.
And people are commenting about it. If it's something I'm excited about, I comment. I'm like, I am excited about this because I am legitimately excited about it. If there's something I'm not excited about, I'm like, all right, I move on. I don't even try. I mean, I go like, what is this? I'm like, oh, totally not interested. Moving right along. That was the case of Pokemon. Okay? And I happened to notice some comments that people were like, oh, this is really cool. But there were some comments saying, wait, this is coming out in 2026?
Yeah.
And I thought, okay, if Lego pulled that crap with Star Trek, like if I saw a press release, we're doing Star Trek, and it's going to be an amazing IP for all you Trekkers out there in
Trekkies.
2027, I would lose my nuggets. I would go,
Would you rather than not tell you?
I would rather them not tell me.
Okay.
I really would. Because, I mean, I guess there would be some value in knowing that, okay, it is happening.
You can start
Right?
saving your money.
Oh my gosh. You know what? There's something I want to talk about with saving money for big Lego sets. But I know we have comments.
Do we
probably,
want to
right?
do the comments
Okay,
first,
read
or
the
do you want to
comments.
go into that?
Because you know how I go. I kind of go these rabbit holes.
So you know how we do the pink brains on these?
Yeah.
This one's a translucent.
Translucent pink.
Yeah. I've not seen that before.
Maybe it's oh no,
'Cause
that's
he's a
the
robot.
that's the box thingy, right? What's it called? Help me out. It's not the Tesseract.
The Tesseract. That's
It's
a
not the
different
Tesseract.
series.
No, but it comes. Do you have him? Optimus Prime. Do you have the Optimus Prime dude?
I do.
He comes with the pink thingy. That's it, right?
Mine didn't have a pink thingy.
Yes, it does. Yeah, Optimus Prime has a... Where is he at? Do you not have him out?
Oh, you mean the Lego one?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have that one. I have the original one from when I was a kid, like the actual Optimus Prime.
What do you think I was talking about, man?
I don't know that you're talking about Transformers. Do you have Optimus Prime? Yeah, I do. Okay.
This is a Lego podcast, and I'm talking about Lego stuff here.
Well, we're gonna eat crap, and that's not Lego. I don't know what your deal is here.
We never eat or drink any crap. I know what you're talking about.
Like you are new and you've never been here before. Jeez. Half of these problems are yours, anyways.
Only half? Wow, that's generous.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow. All right, read the comments section.
Okay. Comments.
But you guys know what I'm talking about. He comes with the pink. It's bugging me. It's got a name, and it's the Dinglebopper
The
that
Spark.
they're always
The
after.
Allspark.
The Allspark. That's what it's called. Are you serious right now? An Allspark? That is almost as bad as Unobtainium in that one Avatar movie. Is it Avatar? Unobtainium.
Wait, Avatar?
Yeah. No, not the
The
Airbender
blue-
dude. No, I'm talking about
blue
the
people?
James Cameron movie.
The Blue People movie.
The blue people on the planet of Arrakis. Just kidding. On the planet of Avatars people.
Avatars.
Avatars. Avatars.
Those avatars.
Like-
They're so avatarded.
Avatars.
Is that what you call people addicted to that?
Avatars going to that movie over and over again.
All right, we're gonna get to comments here. We gotta.
No, is it the Allspark? But yeah, they call it this thing that is on the trees or something. Gosh, what's the name of the planet? Anyway, they're like, it's called Unobtainium. Unobtainium. Is it unattainable? I guess we can't obtain it. It's unobtainable. Let's call it Unobtainium. Let's really make it hard for ourselves.
Can I tell you something?
Sure.
I have never
Page.
actually seen Avatar from start to finish.
I think I've seen
I saw the
that.
second one.
I haven't seen the second one. I saw the first movie.
The first one, I've probably seen it all together because I've, walked in while people were watching it or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, right.
But I've never sat down and watched the entire thing all the way through. But
I watched it many, many years later.
do you know the most amazing thing about that movie to me?
What is the most amazing thing, Mr. Spine?
It made all of the billions of dollars or whatever.
Oh, yeah, it sure did.
It was like massive, dethroning, I don't know, all these things. And it came and went and left no cultural footprint at all.
Yeah, you're right.
That's the thing that's so amazing about
Yeah.
it. Like everything else, like, Titanic was another big one.
Yeah.
There was all kinds of stuff around that. But this came and went, and
It sure did.
then recently they started.
But he's
making
doing
new
like
movies,
5 or 6 movies.
but I know.
And I don't like that because Cameron was doing the Alita Battle Angel project, the Japanese manga from the early 90s. Mm-hmm. And I was so excited when he's finally, because he said it was literally a coin toss between doing Avatar or Alita. And I was like, are you serious right now? It was that close. But they had a much better technology, like with Weta, that was able to do the CGI was unreal with Alita. And that was back in 2019. And it didn't really resonate with American audiences, right? It made a little over 400 million globally, 83 million domestically, right?
Yeah.
And it did really well for a manga, and I thought this is gonna be great. And it ends on this big cliffhanger, right? And no sequel, right? And even John Lando is now dead. He died a couple years ago, and I'm like, Robert Rodriguez, where are you, bro? Help us out, man. Anyway, I thought it was a good movie.
I didn't see that one either.
It's all right.
You have a
it's
build
good.
in your basement about that, don't you?
Don't
you have like a...
do. Yeah, a little thing that says Elite on. Yeah. Because I loved it. I read all the comics, the manga, and I read all the extended books, and I enjoyed them. Probably the most reading I've ever done in my life. But then there's no hope for it. It's done, I think her name is Rosa Salazar. I think that's her name. She's the actress, and she did an awesome job at portraying Alita. And I thought it was awesome. I mean, it wasn't as, like, when you read when you read like the mangas, like it's pretty rough stuff, right? If they really adapted it true to form, it would be like really rough, like very violent, very explicit stuff, right?
Yeah.
But the movie was PG-13, so they really lightened it up. But still, there was some great action, fighting in it. It was pretty impressive. So anyway, I'm still waiting for that sequel. But he was on one of the late night shows, and he says, I think it was Jim Fallon, and he's like, yeah, I already got, we're going to do Alita Fallen Angel and then Alita Something Angel. And I was like, oh my gosh, he's already got this figured out. He wants to do it, but he's like, no, it looks like my time could be better spent doing Avatar because of the way the world is. I'm like, no.
What he meant is because Disney's going to pay me a ton of money.
Man. And I don't even know how well the next Avatar movie did. Was it even $1 billion?
Yeah, it made a lot of money.
And it's not so much, I think it's mostly just like the visuals. Like it's visually amazing. Like it was, people said you got to watch it in 3D. Like it's incredible, man. Never did, but went off on a movie.
Well, that was totally not on the docket here.
It was not, but you never know.
So, do you want me to try to read comments or not?
Yes, I do.
Are we done doing that today?
I got on a roll there again.
You got on to something.
I got to stop that. Okay. Read the comments.
I'm almost done with my Optimus Prime build.
Yeah,
so.
you are.
Okay, so the first one is Caribou Brick Creations.
Cool.
So excited, but hope it's not the same electronic figures like Mario theme. Yeah, do you think it's going to be minifigs or is it going to be...
So there was an image I saw of somebody saying, oh, here we go, because it was like a mock. They were fake figs, but they look like it would be like, oh, this is exactly what Lego would make them. But here's the thing with that. With Lego, you got to always lower your expectations. Yep. Because what you see is like, oh my gosh, that's going to be, I can't wait. And then the molds come out like, whoa.
I can wait.
That's really disappointing. Yeah, so if it's anything like Mario, then it is going to be disappointing. But I don't care because I'm not going to collect it. Not that it's bad. I think there's a huge following for Pokemon, obviously. But I kind of wonder if, so cool. I wonder if they missed their moment, with it. That's all. Are they
Pokemon?
too late? Yeah, with Pokemon.
I don't think they're too
the
late,
thing
no.
with, well, hold on. I think the A-Fools were talking about this too.
Yeah, I was on that episode.
Yeah, exactly. Another fool right here, talking with those guys, and you guys were talking about, I forgot. What was the other one?
Fortnite?
Fortnite. Yeah, Fortnite. How that was kind of late to the game.
But that's different, though. I mean, Pokemon's been around for over 25 years, right? I mean, I remember when it was, first coming out and thinking, what is this? And now it's, it's still around. Pokemon Go, there's, it's a lot different. So,
yeah, right.
Okay, Chef Eddie says, awesome. Now I can put it next to all the Sonic and Mario stuff that I don't have. My collection is complete.
Yeah.
We need Alex to cancel some more of the product lines. And Ty Novell says,
I'm on it.
That's Oswaldified, dude. I'm pretty sure it's going to make a lot of money for them. I'm if I had to
they're
guess.
just hogging up all the IPs these days.
That's what is Mega going to build now?
Nothing.
Like taking everything. They don't have Star Trek. They don't have that.
Original ideas now. That's all they got.
Joe Bowling, I don't care, but my wife and daughter both love Pokemon.
Oh.
And they also don't care.
You see,
that's because they already have a bunch of the Mega Constructs Pokemon sets and like collecting the little buildable creatures that come in a ball. They might change their mind when they see what Lego comes out with. And that's part of it, right? We haven't seen it, so it's easy to say, well, this is going to suck when you don't know what it is. It might.
So, but here, okay. Like when he was talking about his girls, like they're fans of it, they probably don't care. Like, oh, meh. Like that's the thing with Fortnite. I showed Jimmy, I thought he would be ecstatic and he'd want the sets. But he's like, he was kind of interested in the banana peel dude.
Yeah.
Because they thought the anatomy,
Peely
Bone. Like, that's kind of cool. Even, I was at Bricks and Minifigs a couple weeks ago with him. And Peely Bone was there. I was like, check it out. Jimmy's like,
used one?
Yeah, it was used. It was built. And Jimmy looked at it. Cool. And he went on his way. Jimmy's story really quick. I thought it was really cool.
Okay.
At Bricks and Minifigs, they were doing this little promotion where they had these 2x2 circular tiles. They're gold tiles hidden in the bulk. Okay. And if you found one, you would get a free minifigure or a $5 gift card, whatever. And and there's a lot of people there. Everyone's digging through. And Jimmy immediately finds one. He finds one in like a big wheel, like a Technic wheel, like inside. He's like, and he brings her like, Dad, do you think this is one? I mean, it is obviously one, right? It says bricks and minifigs, coin.
Winner.
Like, yeah, dude, I can't believe that. I was like, dang, these must be easy to find. And Josh is searching. I'm searching. Other people are searching. We're finding nothing, right? And this kid found it right away. So he got himself a minifigure.
Nice.
So good job, man.
I thought you were going to say, then he went back and found the other one.
Okay, you imagine? Keep going, man. You're on a hot streak. I should have done that. You're right. I should have had him keep going, man.
Give it to me. I'll go.
Yeah, I know.
And then when we put it with the credit from the stuff I traded in.
Oh, man.
Gonna get yourself in trouble there, Alex.
Yeah.
Mardi Gras man. Where's the who gives a crap? Well, that would be the what's a Pokemon.
Yeah.
It's not for me. More sets I don't want or have to buy option.
Mm-hmm.
Highland Bricks 6919. I want to be excited, but it's safe to 500 piece sets with retail of $129 based on other IPs in Australia. So I won't be collecting them all.
Are they gonna?
But like, you gotta catch them all.
Hold on a second. I don't understand Pokemon very well. I know it exists, right?
Yeah.
And I know there's a yellow creature called Pikachu.
Yes, there's
right?
a Pikachu.
Okay.
Go ahead, continue.
And I don't
Ask your
know
question.
what their purpose is. I don't know what they do. I think I saw the movie with Ryan Reynolds like voicing Pikachu.
Yeah.
And you choose a Pokemon to be your guide. Oh, okay. I've seen.
That's a
this.
Pokeball.
That's a Pokeball.
And you can feel it's pretty pokey.
It's pretty pokey. Yeah, you don't want to fall on this or
belt.
step on it. So here's a Pokeball, and this is cool, by the way. Very good sphere. Very good.
It's all Lego.
Yeah, well, I can see the Lego.
Well, no,
on
it's
it.
not Mega or anything. It's
Yeah.
They can't.
So, okay, so you see this. What do you do with it? You
So-
throw it at something?
so you're out there, and that's how you catch them. Again, we
You
don't know
catch
what
them?
we're talking about. We're gonna make that clear up front. So I guess they're out, and the Pokemon is there, and they throw this, and they catch the Pokemon in the thing.
So they find it. They see a Pokemon running around.
I guess.
That's what
I
happens.
guess. Yes, and I think there's a comment about that actually.
Oh, good.
That we're
Please.
gonna hit.
Okay, enlighten me.
Okay. Level Up Rob says, I'm a big Pokemon fan and
good.
have several
Okay.
Pokemon figures in my city.
Okay.
I also have custom printed minifigs of Team Rocket. Okay, I'm guessing that's not Guardians of the Galaxy, so I don't know. I don't agree that Lego buys all the IPs from other brands. I don't agree that Lego buys all the IPs from the other brands. They are destroying the competition, and the models that Lego makes are often more expensive.
We're gonna crush the competition.
Also says, I'm curious if they're going to make houses like Pokemon Lap or gyms or minifigures. I voted meh, knowing the price will be too high for fun. Brick Artisan says, I might be greedy, but I'm looking at it as a mock opportunity, so I'm excited.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
Mayo Hosco, I'm not a Pokemon gamer. Is it a Pokemoner? I don't know. Not for me. If it is for you, admit you're a purist. Admit you're an apologist because Mega Brand's Pokemon has been there the whole time.
Oh. Well, I guess you could call me out on that too because
You
you've
got
had
the Star Trek one.
Yeah, I like Star Trek, and there have been plenty of Star Trek related sets from other brands, but I don't get them. Well, I kind of did with the Mega Blocks, I guess.
Does it have a stand for the car?
Wait a minute. If I'm you and you're me, what number am I thinking of right now?
69, dudes! Here, I'm going to catch him. I won't. It doesn't end well. We did that on the AFO podcast. Or no, it was on my live stream I did it. That's where I had this out. My daughter was doing the flamingo.
Okay.
Anyway.
So was there any other insight on like what they are? They're like animals?
Well, let me keep going here. There's other things.
There's other things.
Let's see. If you are excited about Lego Pokemon, then this podcast is not for you. I don't think I and a large majority of the podcast audience are the target demographic for Pokemon. I think Alex and I would agree with that statement. Totally addicted to bricks 989. Lego will never make sets that look anywhere near as good as those of Mega Constructs. Lego will cover them in crappy stickers, will be VO red
That's
in very visible gray mixel joints, and other parts that they can't be bothered to color match. Oh, and clearly you'll pay 3 times the price for these inferior Lego versions.
You know, I mean, I get the point he's making there, and I mostly agree with that. And that makes me think it's an agree to disagree.
Okay.
Lego's already produced a lot of Star Trek sets, right? Or not Lego, Mega Constructs.
I'm going to go disagree.
Oh, shoot! Oh, crap! Oh! Hello?
I don't know. Here you go. Here's an agree to disagree. Is Lego already producing the Lego Star Trek sets? As of today. I don't mean do you know. Like,
Do I know?
if you had to think, do you think they've
yeah,
already
they-
put them in
absolutely.
production now?
Oh,
This
wait.
far in advance?
Wait,
Like, how far out do you think they're building them? Like, producing them and packaging them and all of that?
I don't think I understand the question.
Okay, so assuming Black Friday is when
Oh, yeah.
the
okay.
mystery
That's-
set gets released,
Right.
how far in advance do they start producing the actual product? Like, they're not going to produce it the week of Thanksgiving.
Months before.
So, like, when? Like, June? July? Today? That was the question.
I have
Are they
no
producing
idea.
it now?
No idea. It'd be a total guess. Yes, they'd be putting it together, boxing it. Yeah, manufacturing it now.
I don't think they would.
You don't think so?
I mean, some of the individual components could be made, and maybe they don't have them sorted out.
Jeez.
Because I would think if they were, something might have been leaked by now. I don't know. Anyway.
Well, I'm just saying, agree or disagree, Lego will not improve the overall look of Star Trek designs, of Star Trek related IPs, like their ships and all that. Hey, I wasn't ready.
Oh.
What did I say? Lego will not or will?
Lego will not improve the look of the sets.
Okay, ready?
Oh, you think they'll
I
be
think
better?
they will. I think they'll nail it. I think they'll nail it. I have to hope that they will. So it won't be perfect. And like the point he's making, you're right. The stickers are a problem, right? The exposed colors underneath are going to be a problem, right? How much of a problem? Is it going to be like the Technic problem with you have this beautiful red Ferrari with blue Technic pins sticking out everywhere? It's the Lamborghini with those blue pins that are way ugly on that thing, right? And the off color of the what do you call it? The spoiler, you know?
Yeah.
Hopefully not. But
Even the stickers, a lot of people complain like the light gray is not the same as the light gray bricks.
You're
The
right.
bluish gray.
You're
whatever.
right. It's not. It is different. And you guys can count on me, whether I get that through LAN early offer or my own purchase.
Get what?
I
What are
will
you getting
get
through
you.
LAN?
It doesn't matter. Anything Star Trek related. Anything Star Trek related. Be it my own purchase or them sending it over to me or me requesting it later on, depending on the price tag. I will give it a very thorough and honest review. And I will be hard on it. I will be hard on it, man. Because I'm going to be a stickler for everything. There you go. Thanks for the comment.
All right. Bricks in.
Space!
Not my generation, but it should be a big seller for those fans. It has a huge market of dedicated fans, happy to have another large group of sets to not purchase.
Will they be on discount?
No.
You don't think
I
so?
mean, you'll probably have, because it's going to get a wide release,
Yeah.
you know, so you're going to have them at Target and they'll have 20%. I mean, they'll be like the regular
Yeah,
sets.
right.
But when you say discount, I'm thinking like
20% off.
the Queer Eye set that no one would buy
Yeah,
until
yeah.
it was 60% off
Right.
at the Lego store kind of thing. The other guy too, how come they can announce Pokemon for next year but not Star Trek
yeah.
for this year?
Right. What the heck, Lego?
Well, maybe they're not sure.
There's a good quip for you. What the heck, Lego?
Joe Bowling replied, I wondered the same thing. My guess is that Pokemon is going to become a theme and Star Trek may be a one-off icon set
Icons, yeah.
with more in the future if it sells well.
Yeah. They'll play it safe.
They'll be like, why do we have a lot going to one house in Utah? There's like some weird guy. We even sent him one for free, and he keeps ordering them. Brian's Brick Barn says, my 12-year-old son is super excited.
Cool.
Matioa says, people who wanted it already had it with Mega, and those people are going to want to pay 3 times as much for Lego to remake the same buildable figures? I don't know. They will.
They will?
He already has a Enterprise, and he's going to buy another one. So,
as long as it's cool.
You already said if it was crap, you would buy it.
But if they pull a Caterham 7 on it, man, I'm going to lose it.
But you're still going to own it. And that's really all they care about.
Oh man.
They say they care if you're happy, but really, they care if you bought it. Because you could be happy and not buy it. And they don't want that. They would rather you buy it.
Then you have like this ethical dilemma. Like if I'm reviewing it for early review, even if I hate it, so I say it's awesome just so people buy it, so it gives it a better chance. Like that would be extreme, right?
Oh, so you get more sets.
No.
This is your own personal. No. I mean,
to buy it.
Well, that's what I'm
saying. So
saying.
it sells.
That's what I'm
and
saying.
We get more Star Trek.
That's what I mean. I don't mean so you get more of that individual set. I mean so you get them to make more Star Trek sets. So,
well, like I said,
this is the best set ever. You gotta buy it.
It's like, are you okay, Alex?
I know Lego sets that you don't even know.
You even know. This is the best Lego set, trust me. Nobody knows a little more about Lego than I do, especially Star Trek Lego sets. This is the best one. You can't buy any better. Mega doesn't have anything on Lego. Trust me.
More like Mega Loser. Lego R2SW906.
I thought you were going to say R2D2, man.
Well, I started, but then it was something different. I never got into Pokemon. I was too old, so not for me. Another theme of many I can avoid and save my money for better things.
Yeah, saving money.
So my son used to like Pokemon when he was a kid. And he would get cards and all this kind of stuff. We went to the Pokemon store when we went to Japan.
Wow.
Yeah, it was very exciting, I guess. I don't know.
Very exciting.
My nephew actually has a bunch of original Pokemon cards, and he sold a bunch when he, was in college and stuff, because they're worth a lot of money.
It was originally a card game, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like an actual physical card game. So he had like some of the original stuff. Anyways, some of that stuff's big money.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But
Jeez.
my son, it would drive him nuts, because that's why I have this. This is my son's. I would call it Pokemon. And he would get so mad at me. It's not Pokemon.
That's like people calling Star Trek Star Trek. What is wrong with you? It's not Star Trek. It's not a train.
You trackies.
Double whammy.
Blue Clone 332.
Pokemon.
Glad I won't be tempted to buy it. So a lot of people are excited, I'm noticing in the comments
Yeah,
here,
they
Alex.
are.
Mimi Don do Lego. All I know is that it is more money in our pockets to spend on other Lego.
Yeah.
Will not be purchasing any Pokemon. Yeah. PNG Bricks. I'm hoping they do more brick-built figures than Brickscapes. A gym is a must, and the opportunity for CMFs is endless. But will they make it? Because they don't do Star Wars ones, so, Brickavity, doesn't this go against... Oh, this is the one. This is the one I like.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't this go against Lego's ethics policy? I'm pretty sure capturing animals and then forcing them to fight for sport is worse than animals in a zoo.
Whoa!
Because that's what they do. They capture them in the little ball and then they fight or something. And
they fight.
yeah, they let them out and then they battle. And then the Pokemon comes into something else. Like there's a little dragon thing and it becomes a Charizard big dragon. I know a couple of them. I know Charizard. There's a Squirtle. There's a Jigglypuffy, something like that. And
wait, how many
Pikachu.
Pokemon are there?
Oh, there's a ton of them.
Like, are we talking hundreds, thousands? Like,
Yeah, I think there's hundreds. I think we can get an answer here. Oh, it's not my son. It's my daughter.
We were hoping it
Or my
was.
wife.
Your
Sorry, I
face
said
like,
the wrong thing.
really? Sorry to disappoint
It
you.
was recording.
Is it still recording?
Yes.
Well, that's good. Is Peyton upstairs?
Yeah, he's outside.
Oh, will you
we
just
have-
go ask him
we have-
how many Pokemon there
We
are?
have Pokemon questions.
He
Tell
doesn't
him
need to
that.
be on film. We just need to know how many Pokemon there are.
Yeah. And what's the best one?
It's a Charizard.
Which one is the most violent fighter out
I think
there?
it's Charizard. Oh, there's also a Mew.
Mima?
Mew, something. I don't know. It's the one in the Pokemon movie where, like, they had the mind control over it.
So, wait, hold on. Okay, so if
Mimic. There's a Mimic and a.
so if I okay,
This is really not our topic.
Okay, you and I have a Pokemon, and I have and mine is Ginshu, whatever that is, and I go.
That's a knife.
Oh, I have a
Ginsu
Gaigu.
knife. You can cut a can with
Oh,
it.
that's right.
The Ginsu is so sharp it can cut through a tin can and still slice a tomato like this.
You know what? I don't think any of my knives can cut through my boot. Hey,
Oh, how many Pokemon
Yeah.
are there?
Over 1,000.
Over
There are
1,000.
1,000?
Yes.
Okay, are there different classes of
Is
Pokemon?
Charizard the best
no,
one?
Unfortunately, Charizard has not been the best Pokemon for about 20 years.
Okay, well, who is it? Mew? What is that one? Just
Mew?
Mew?
No.
Mew.
Mew is not the best Pokemon.
There's that one from the movie.
There's been like
Mimikyu?
18.
Okay, I don't know.
Mewtwo, you could also be
Oh,
talking
maybe
about-
Mewtwo. That's probably what I'm
There
thinking.
is Mimikyu is a Pokemon as well.
Maybe there was that one.
Uh,
I know there's Squirtle and Jigglypuffy.
close enough.
Okay,
That's what I would say too.
it's fine. I don't know. We've talked about this way too long, man.
Well,
So what's the deal? You take the Pokemon ball,
Yeah.
and you have a Pokemon in there,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then you throw it,
but you
and
have
the
to catch
Pokemon
it.
comes out and battles someone
Hold on.
else's.
Time out.
Yes.
Time out. Time out. Let me
Well,
back
wait,
up
this
here.
is the battle part.
No, I want to
that's
back
what
up.
he wants to know how you
the
catch 'em.
concept of you have this ball. How do you acquire this thing? What is this thing called again?
A Pokeball.
A Pokeball.
Yeah.
Okay, and you use this Pokeball to go out and find and capture a Pokemon,
Correct.
and you go around in the wild and you see them visually.
Depends on the game, but yes.
Okay, so you go out in the wilderness.
you throw
and
the
go,
ball at
"There,"
them and get
you
him?
Throw the ball, and do they choose to be captured or what?
Yes. Well,
Yes,
kind of.
They choose you.
Depends. If you go off the anime, they choose you. If you go off of the games, depending on the Pokemon and the Pokeball you use, you can increase your chances of catching it. If you weaken them in battle first, it makes it more likely to catch them. And yeah, that's like the basic classic Pokeball that you've got there.
Gotcha.
That is the base level.
Level 1.
Yes.
So if I was to take this and throw it, now I caught you.
No, then it rocks
Okay.
3 times.
It
and on
rocks?
yeah, so it'll,
What?
it'll
Rock you like
yeah,
a...
so it'll go like do do
It rocks.
do, and then it might send off some.
Hold on, let me. Okay, bring it back. What he was doing is he was doing this. Do, right? Did I do it right? So it rocks 3 times. It rocks 3 times. And okay, so when you capture one, it's inside.
Yeah.
Like this is the trap.
Yeah.
So it's like
Okay.
Ghostbusters.
Okay,
Yeah.
so then I carry this around like, all right, I got my Pokemon.
Yeah,
I'm
you can
ready
have up to 6.
I'm ready to. Oh, 6 in here?
No, 6 Pokemon.
You can have 6 balls.
You can have 6 balls.
Six Pokemon on your team.
Okay.
Don't laugh
So
over
let's say
there.
I got 2 of these balls, and I'm walking around.
Okay, so Alex has 2 balls.
I got 2 balls. And oh my gosh.
Are they all the same size?
Yeah.
Or they're different Pokemon balls?
Well, you see, if you press the button, they change size.
Okay, so you press it
all right.
and then you have bigger balls, Alex.
We've got the biggest balls of them all. All right, so when you're ready to fight, like when do you choose? Like, oh man, it's about to go down with that dude over there. You want to go, bro? Come on. And then you like,
Do you just fight because you don't like them, or do you want to steal
yeah.
their Pokemon?
What transitions into a fight?
So it's if you go with that Pokemon, it's a fight, and whoever wins gets money from the other person.
Money.
You have to give them money. So you beat them up for their lunch money.
Pretty much.
Your dog beats up their dog for your lunch money.
So
Yes,
is
yes.
this like Risk? You know, you like,
Congratulations,
I'm gonna
you've caught up
invade,
with-
and then you
you've caught up
fight.
with the 2010s era of Pokemon memes.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is fascinating stuff. But like,
Is it? I was thinking we probably are losing the audience here.
you guys, are you still there? Okay, is it, the red's on top.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you fight, you release your Pokemon
Yeah.
From your ball, and then they fight. Like, it's like a physical altercation.
Yes.
And then
And what happens? What makes them morph into the next level or whatever, right? Because it's like there's the little dragon that becomes the big Charizard
so they
or
get
whatever.
experience for fighting and level up. And
Oh, there
once
is
they've
XP.
gained- once they've gained enough, yeah. So this is classic like RPG style game.
Okay.
So it's a role play game. Okay.
Not. Well, I guess kind of, yeah.
Well,
But it's-
RPG isn't that role playing game?
Yes.
Okay.
But yeah. Basically, you grind your team. They level up. then they learn new attacks, learn new abilities.
Okay.
Once they reach certain levels, they evolve. Or sometimes it's an item to evolve. Or sometimes it's trading with another person to evolve.
Okay. Wow. Then it gets pretty wild. So they can have up to 6 Pokemon on your team.
Yeah.
And you can probably just if I get a better Pokemon, I have to release another Pokemon.
So no, you can put it into your PC, so that way you don't have to get rid of it. It's just it's sort of like a storage.
It's on the inactive roster.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Got it. Okay. That's fascinating stuff.
Is that all we need to know about the Pokemon?
I think so. Yeah.
I think it's well past what we needed to know.
There's over 1,000.
There are, yes.
Wow.
We're at the point where there are too many Pokemon to put in one Pokemon game at a time. So you get the last game had like 600 of them at the end.
Wow. Shoot.
Okay.
Well, things you didn't know you would learn here on the Breaking News podcast. Thanks, Peyton. That was amazing. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Look at that. We had 2 guest stars right in a row.
That's right.
That's incredible. Thanks, man.
Probably could have picked a better guest star than me.
That was great.
You knew what we needed to know.
I did not know what I was talking about. I never know what I'm talking about. Well, there you go. I learned more about Pokemon in that
we haven't even got through all the comments yet.
Conversation than my entire life. Okay, keep going. Keep
going.
going.
Bricks on an Island says, "Sorry, I lied. I'm not interested in Pokemons. At least not enough to buy them for myself."
Well, then why did I go through this whole description thing?
But if Lego has an Evoli, whatever that is, an Evoli set, I must definitely buy it for my daughter. What's an Evoli? Evoli?
Evoli? What is that?
Don't know.
Okay.
Okay, we stumped him. You stumped him.
Something, I don't know.
I don't think it's a Pokemon.
I don't know. Maybe.
How's it spelled?
Evoli.
Yeah, I think that might be another brand.
Okay. I don't know. Whatever.
E.
Baker
coli.
Bricks.
Oh.
It's cool that they're doing this. I think if Lego does it right, it will work well. I used to love collecting Pokemon, but a few years back, I sold my cards for Lego. I'm unlikely to buy any of their sets. Miss Superklutz. OMG, too exciting.
All right.
My kiddos were so into Pokemon. Tutorial all grown up, have their own kiddos, and bet they'll love their dad building these fun sets.
Cool.
Great poll. You and Alex so rock.
Yeah. We so rock. Thanks for that. That is high praise.
Brick Building Babe says only if it has cool minifigures.
It does come down to minifigures a lot, doesn't it?
David Caddy says, as an 80s kid, if they did a Masters of the Universe line, I would be all in.
Yes.
But this was one for the 90s kids.
Yeah.
Were you into He-Man as a kid?
Yeah, absolutely I was.
Oh,
yeah.
Do you want to know a funny story?
What's a funny story?
When they very first came out, I must have been 6 or 7. Probably 6 or 7. I was having a birthday party.
Okay.
And these were like Master of the Universe. So it came out, like the cartoon actually was created. Why are you taking it apart?
I'm just curious about the build.
What are you doing?
Continue.
I saw how you built last week with the Hulk truck. I'm worried you won't put it back together right. Anyway, so I'm there. And so He-Man, Masters of the Universe, they actually came up with the show to promote the toy. It wasn't like they came out with the toy after the show.
No kidding.
Out. Yeah. So
wow,
that was the whole deal. And so it really hadn't really taken off or anything. And so I'm opening my presents, and I open a He-Man figure. I don't even remember which one it was. Might have been He-Man.
He-Man.
And me, being, kids say the first thing that come out of their mouth.
Yes.
I open it, and I'm like, oh, I don't play with these. My mom was so mortified. Here's some kid gives you a gift, and you're like, I don't do this. I mean, you know what it's like now as an adult. And you've probably had Jimmy or Josh say something.
So
like,
many times. So many times. You're like, oh.
Or a lot like how Mindy feels when she takes you places, probably, right?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. I don't like eating here. or you're making that again. Okay.
One last comment. Old Man in the Bricks, 77. At some point, you worry about having too many IPs. Diehard fans of blank fill in the IP here, always rail that their favorite IP doesn't get the attention it deserves
Yeah.
and loses sets and resources to insert hated IP here. I know Lego generally doesn't dignity the whining with a response, but the rest of us do hear and get annoyed by it.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
There you go.
I've done some rants in my own videos about too many IPs and things like that. And then there's the 80s vote. Did you do your 80s vote?
You mean the 90s vote?
Oh, was it a 90s vote?
The 90s with Buffy and Mr. Bean.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's the 90s. The 80s is, that set's probably going to be coming out soon. Because that's going to
yeah.
be the Goonies.
That's the Goonies one, yeah.
Because that one they swapped. Remember, they had something else and they put in the Karate Kid, or did they take out the Karate Kid?
They had to take it out
and I can't
because
remember.
of the guy that had
guy
two
had two
designs.
in there.
Yeah. But did you
Sorry, you were
vote?
too good.
Did you vote for the 90s one?
Voted Mr. Bean.
Did you?
What'd you vote? Buffy?
Wallace and Gromit.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Were you a fan of that?
I am.
Okay.
Big fan. Big fan. Okay. I know it's not going to be the popular one. Mr. Bean's probably going to win, which is fine. It's a cool. I don't
You
know.
think?
Yeah, I think so. I think when I look
There
at
was
all
the
of them,
Ducks. It'll be interesting. I think Buffy might have a chance, actually.
yeah, Buffy might. Yeah, I don't know.
know.
Time will tell. If it's not Wallace and Gromit, I won't get it. But there you go. All right, what else we
Okay.
got?
All
That
right.
was it. That was
Shall
cool.
we-
Okay. All right, let's
Should
do
we
a
do
review.
this thing? Hang on. We have a thing to do with this.
Oh, is this the thing you've been
This
building
is
up
the thing
on?
we've been building up to, Alex. So
You have a
we have a stinger for
you have a
this.
stinger for it too?
Are you ready?
All right, let's do it.
This is Captain James Kirk. Why all the mumbo jumbo?
Here you are, Alex.
Oh, what?
That's right.
finger
You've not seen
puppet.
this before, I know. But I thought it could be fun if we got Captain Kirk's review of the set that we built.
Oh, shoot.
Does he need time to think what he's going to say?
Let's take a look here. All right. So yes, I remember these toys in our historical documents. Yes, of course. Optimus Prime
Do you know where they came from, Captain?
from space. I'm pretty sure they had a weird tube called the Star Goozer. I can't remember it, but anyway, it was cool. I remember watching this in historical documents class at the academy. And we had to be aware about things like this because there's a good chance that we could encounter something like this out in space. So, while we haven't yet seen any Transformers, we have seen Greek gods. Can you believe that? I can't either. But, no, these are all right. I mean, it wouldn't like this to be on a stand. I would rather actually just ride it around. Let's go. Oh, shoot. Hold on.
It's a little top heavy there.
Let's go. All right, yes. Oh, wow. Oh, watch out. Second Transformer to the left. And watch out. Okay, it's a little, sorry about that. Oh, shoot. Oh, I have to break that back.
Oh, my gosh.
It's a,
What are these called, brickheads?
it's
Yes.
a brickhead. And I'm no blockhead, but I think these are good for display if you have a small shelf.
I've never seen the vehicle style brickhead. What do you think about that? That seems to be a different kind of take.
You know what? I think you're right. It is a different take indeed. I've never seen this before because I just was born minutes ago.
I don't know what they're doing. I don't talk like that.
Okay.
Is that, I don't know, you guys.
Are we good with Captain Kirk's
was that-
review? Thank you, Captain.
I could,
Do you want to
know
say
what?
goodbye?
Oh, no, this is fun. What do you...
This is the way I talk. I talk like this.
I'm sorry to spring that on you, Alex, but I saw that at the store. I'm like, oh, this has to be a new segment.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
So next time, tune in and you'll get to see maybe a
can't
more
wait.
prepared Captain
I am going to
Kirk's
be
review.
real. I am riveted now. This is going to be good. Oh, we're going to have a lot of fun with
Are we?
We're going to have a lot of fun with that little puppet.
That sounds good.
That sounds terrible. We're going to have a lot of fun with that puppet. It's time for fun with that puppet.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, we have something
right.
else here, Alex.
And that was something completely different.
A package.
We have a package that came, and this is going to be interesting because
Is this from?
I do not know what is in it.
Is this from somebody we know?
This is from somebody we know.
You destroyed all evidence of who it could be from. I'm sure you know who it's from.
I do.
Adam?
I do. This is from Dennis, our
the Menace.
e-bug,
Oh yes.
DL Bricks.
All right.
He has been on the show as a guest.
sure
He
has.
also filled in for you one time.
He sure did.
Has a great city.
He does.
And
yes.
we actually have a
yes,
couple of
man.
things here.
Oh, okay.
So the first thing, we have a
wait, did
community
he do
commentary he submitted.
No kidding. All right.
And then we have this. So it's kind of a twofer.
a twofer.
Yes, because we didn't get to one of
Hey
them
Ernie,
last
let's play two.
It's time for community commentary on breaking news.
Girls only want boyfriends who have great skill.
He says, I was watching this week's episode, and you bringing up my
Space.
and shelves inspired me to make a community commentary video. I threw it on YouTube. It's unpublished, but we have we've got the secret link. Or you can download the raw file. But he said that he also sent a package, and I thought it was in the same email. I'm sorry. Here we go. Yeah, so he sent this package and said, asked for the address. He said he was currently building the Van Gogh sunflowers.
Oh, cool.
And while enjoying an after-work beverage and listening to this week's episode in my euphoric haze, I realized that I have something to share with my favorite YouTubers.
Oh.
Who are they?
I don't know.
Is it
Who are these
Joey and
people?
Earl and Jabo?
He said
However,
sent
I
us the
only
package by
have
mistake.
one. Oh, so it must be, is it Joey? He
He only has one favorite. Must be
YouTuber.
Joey. Yeah.
So you and Alex will have to figure out some competition to figure out who
A
gets
fight to the death.
it. This would be it. So
Hold on. Get Kirk out. We gotta do that fight music. Dun 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 dun. Okay.
and he said
Sorry.
the sillier the better, no peeking till we have a winner.
No
So
peeking.
Oh.
We'll
Ooh, it's
do
a
this.
mystery box.
yes, I do not know what is in it. I have not opened it. We will do the community commentary, and then we've come up with something we're going to try, and we'll see how this works. So
All right. What do we got?
Hey Alex and Jason, this is Dennis, Dale Bricks. Thought I'd give you a tour of my Lego space since Jason likes to make fun of my shelves. I try hard not to have any Lego downstairs other than a calendar, one of the brick built calendars. But the third floor of our house is sort of dedicated to Lego. And there are the shelves in question, but we'll come back and see those. My building space, my thumbs up, thumb down, which I couldn't do for when I was the e-bug. Various little small builds, some of my son's custom Star Wars minifigs, clone troopers, etc. This is my minifig wall. Some of my favorite sets, and these postcards are all mocks, are over here on this shelf. Just built the Van Gogh sunflowers, which is a really fantastic set. Those two sets right there are two of my favorites of all times. I just recently pulled out some dividers within these shelves in order to open it up, and it does a good job of letting the light in better. The VCS system, Atari, was a really fun, nostalgic build. On the shelves that I was so excited about, some of the bigger ships that I have, perhaps my all-time favorite set that is not a modular building is right there. Some fun haul and fantasy. This is a mock of a house that we used to live in a couple houses ago when we were in North Carolina. One of the pre-Bricklink Designer Program sets. Studgate Station. I have most, but not all, of the Christmas sets. Some of them are packed away. Somewhere, most of them are, a lot of them buried in bulk. I have all of the Galaxy Explorer sets. I think that's what the theme was called. This theme here. Some habitats that I did for the Upalog. Some Kobe sets. I really like their planes. I have a lot of the older architecture sets, which I really like. That was a white whale for me that I was able to pick up. It's not the limited edition, but still a fantastic set. Old 3-in-1 Home Creator Series. That might even been before they call it Creator. Bunch of Star Wars sets. That's the only UCS set that I own. Downstairs, Max has the Venator, but that's mine. I like the MIDI scale quite a bit. In fact, just today, as I film this, I built the Robert Indiana love sign. My mining robot army. And the city. This is a Grand Central Station mock. It's heavily inspired by the Grand Central Stations in both Kansas City and Denver. Both are sort of the white limestone. The Denver one has in big red script, travel by rail. And I tried to do that, but I couldn't. But I like the splash of red against the white, and so I put the little train right there on it. A corner modular mock. Gold Coast Chicago brownstone mock. Art Deco. Park Pavilion mock. Lego Store mock. What I call the Imperial Hotel mock. And there's a few other mocks spread around. This is the money shot that I'm really most proud of right here. I'm debating on whether or not to take out the Ninjago city sets. I have 3 of them, and that would give me some more space for traditional modulars. This is just sort of a mock mod, whatever you want to call it, of a set that I can just grab and pull out if I want to open up the Ghostbusters. I really enjoy the park area as well. Yeah, so this went longer than I had planned, so feel free to edit it down if you want, but hopefully you and everyone else enjoyed, and happy building.
All right there, Alex.
It continues to impress me that despite our own impressive collections, that we can see something that go, wow.
Yeah.
And your shelves are awesome.
Well, I'll be honest. The thing that jumped out to me, honestly, the first time I watched it, because I watched this once before.
Oh, okay.
And it jumped out at me again here.
Uh-huh.
The breaking news Tourette's, where you can see he paused. And
Should I do it?
Do I just say it normal? Do I go full Alex?
Yeah.
And I think he kind of settled somewhere between like space.
He did a good meme there. It was still
So I
a good
appreciate
homage
it.
to that space. There, I said
Someone
it.
that doesn't know would have no idea.
No, they wouldn't.
But if you watch the show, if you know, you know.
That's just a very well clean, organized space, and the city and the money shot.
The money shot.
It is incredible.
The 2 cafe corners right there, because I pointed that out to you.
Beautiful.
I'm like, that's just like you. Wonder if he kept the box or if he threw it away.
Do you have 2 different boxes?
Maybe. Either way. Do you have the instructions in the boxes? Because if not, that's like $500 each. You
It
threw
is.
away.
It
Think
really
about
is.
that. Oh.
Yeah, that's some money right there.
Yeah.
That's a cool collection. I like those planes too, even though they're not Lego, but that's impressive as well. And the shelves. Like I like how it has it along the hallway, and it's a little more narrow. And I started thinking, Can I do that? I'm like, probably not, because there's doors there, like the kid's bedroom is there. I was trying to like, ooh.
How could I take advantage?
Could I do that too? Well, and the shelves.
If you take out that family picture as you go up the stairs, you
Yeah,
could get some good shelves there.
Family pictures?
You can see them in person.
No, they're
Just
all
go look
around
at their
you.
face.
Right there. Man.
Jimmy doesn't even look like that anymore.
No, he does not.
Come on.
Oh yeah, we're getting new pictures done this summer.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh. And then Jimmy will have a growth spurt and he'll like, I don't like those pictures. I'm way bigger now. That's exactly what happened to Josh. He had a growth spurt right after that was done. He's like, I was like little in that picture. But no, that is an impressive collection there. That's really cool, Dennis. Thanks for sharing that with us.
Thank you for sending that in.
Yeah, man.
And for, everything, the comments and all that. We love having him support.
Yeah, that is awesome.
So, shall we do this thing, Alex?
So, hold on a second. We don't know what it is. So,
I don't
should we
know.
see what it is and then do the thing?
It's the winner gets to see.
All right.
So, the idea that we came up with, he said he wanted the sillier the better.
Yeah. Well,
So
you
came to the right place. So what I told Alex, I said, what if we did something stupid?
That's a.
He's like, that's every other week.
Every day of my life.
Well, I said, what if we take some tiles
and throw them at each other?
No. And we stack them and see how high of a stack we can get.
And we go until it collapses? Like before it collapses?
I don't know. Do you keep going and see if the other person gets higher?
Okay, so how about we go to... Okay, so you got to count as you're going. And as soon as it falls over...
that's your number.
That's your number, yeah.
Okay.
Not including the one that made it fall over, though, right?
Correct.
Okay.
The highest number that it's standing with.
Now
So do we want to go one at a time or... Here. I have another cup. I'll use these ones.
Well, that's okay. We can use the same.
That's okay. These ones are great.
You're gonna use studs.
Oh, these have studs.
wait a
I'm sorry.
minute.
Never mind.
Wait a minute here.
Somehow that was the wrong cup.
This guy. Okay. Jeez. Oh man.
All right. Well, start going.
I'm a little
Make sure
nervous
you're
here.
talking.
I got.
So I
that's
saw
one,
he had the Harbor Master.
I saw that too.
So do we want to talk about Harbor Master? Because that came up last
Well,
week.
we can talk about it now that I have a happy ending. This is going to be a short competition. Is that 4? So I called Lego, and I said, yo, where's my stuff? Everybody's getting theirs, and I ain't getting mine. And she looks it up, and she tells me, and this is what you do not want to hear, your payment was declined. Dun, dun, dun. I was like, no. I was like, oh, I'm not going to get it. I've screwed up somehow. I messed up. I was like, but my card is fine. It shouldn't be an issue.
We're sorry. You went to the dentist instead.
Yeah, right. I gotta keep counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh gosh, 6. And what happened? It wasn't my credit card. It was the fact that I used a gift card. Now I don't know how that impacted it. It was a partial payment. So I would advise you guys to not use multiple payment methods when doing a BDP set order. So she sent
I wonder
it
if it
over.
has to do because they go back and charge it again.
That's probably it, and it was probably expired. Maybe I don't know. How many am I at? Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I feel like this is Jenga, like reverse Jenga.
Yep.
8. Is that 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 8. What are you at?
16.
Oh, okay, I got to catch up here.
Go ahead, continue. So your card was declined.
And so she says, okay, I'll send it over to the processing team or whatever to see if they can get it for you. He's like, okay, you think it's going to be okay? She's like, yeah, they can get one for you. I'm like, okay, thank you. But I was still kind of skeptical. So 3 days later, it did arrive in the mail. And I was like, oh, thank you. It was a little crushed. But I got it. And I am trying to get it in my city, and I'm looking around because I want to do a review on it too. And I'm looking at this, and I'm like, it resulted in a rebuild. And not just a rebuild, but a domino effect rebuild. And what are we getting? Oh, okay. I don't think I'm gonna. That's crazy. I don't even know. You know what? I don't think this is even gonna. Oh shoot. Okay. I don't ever done this before. Have you ever done this?
No.
I'm actually impressed. I didn't think we'd get more than like
Neither
a
did
dozen or
I.
so, but here we are, sir. Oh gosh. Okay. This is pretty impressive. I got to concentrate. If I start talking too much, I'm gonna.
What is a podcast? You got to talk.
No, we don't. Tanya, talk for us.
I'm gonna come later.
Tell us about Pokemon.
Shake the table. Oh, mine's ooh. Oh, I have a kink in the armor down there.
Uh-oh.
It's looking like a Jenga tower
Don't
there.
wear kinky armor.
Don't wear kinky armor. Oh, man. I'm not even counting. I'm just trying to catch up to you, dude. Oh, man.
35.
That's 35?
Yeah.
Can you get to 50?
I don't know. It's getting a lot more wobbly.
Yeah, I hear that. Okay, I'm trying not to bump the table either. If I do, it's going to be more on your side. Oh, man. You guys, this is intense. All right. Oh, wait, does that count if it falls off? Or does the tower have to fall? Wait, how many did you have?
39.
Okay. Oh, okay, careful. 39?
39.
Oh, shoot. How many do I have? How many
I
is
don't
that?
know,
3,
12.
4, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 24. I have a long way to go. 25.
Will Alex win?
26. I think that kink right there is going to mess me up. 27. I'm not even going to try to straighten it. 27. This is bad. 28. Oh, no. Shoot. 28. Okay. 29. Oh,
Okay.
This is so awful.
You got to do 10 more and you'll get it.
30. Oh. Don't breathe. Don't breathe on it. 31. Oh, no.
This is a very exciting audio
31.
podcast. People are listening.
32. Oh, how many did you have?
39.
Oh, no.
So you got 7 more.
2, 3. Oh. 30. Oh, it's fall.
Yeah!
33 to 39.
So there you go. How many can you stack? Give it a try. I never tried it before.
That's crazy. That's impressive. If we had like a more stable table, if you have a stable table, chances are you might get to 40. Can you get to 40? And if so, let
I was almost
Jason know,
there.
and he'll send you what Dennis sent us.
Well, I don't know. Maybe we will. Maybe we won't.
All right, what did you win?
Oh, it's Christmas wrap.
Ooh, so exciting. Oh, ooh. It's wrapped.
Ooh, it's wrapped.
You get a card too?
There's a
Dang.
card.
Wow.
So does this count? Like, do I need to say Alex and Jason, or do I just say Jason?
Jason, now I'm out. I'm eliminated, man.
Jason, listening to the last episode, I realized that this would mean more to y'all than it does to me. Is it like Vegemite or something?
Oh, boy.
It's going to be like
Is this a food segment?
Vegemite crackers or something. May the best man win. Thank you. And
I will, thank you.
and to the victor go the spoils.
Yes.
And other cliches.
And other cliches,
Enjoy,
yes.
Dennis.
All right. Thank you, man.
Is that a self-portrait? I don't
It is a
remember him looking
self-portrait.
like that.
Yeah. Drew his hair out.
That's the. Oh, we'll take a picture of the present. Okay. Yeah, we
Take
don't,
a picture
we don't
of the
trust
present in the
Alex
present.
to do it.
No.
Oh, look, his picture's there.
There you go. Yeah, just had to put your code in. Don't see the code.
I'm just trying to get the camera. There we go. Thank you. Okay.
All right. Drum roll.
To the victor go the spoils.
Oh, jeez. Really rubbing it in.
Hello, my name is Victor.
Last name Spoils. Well,
I think it might be Lego.
I think we got Mega Blocks.
Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me?
What is it?
That's so funny. Because I just said it would be cooler if I had that one.
That is awesome.
Well, if you should have stacked your
I
bricks
should have
more.
stacked it. If I knew I was getting that, I would have
a second.
tried.
You would have tried.
I was just feeling bad.
I'll be right back.
Because he never wins.
This is awesome.
He is really excited. Man. Ah, there it is.
Look at that,
Both
Alex.
of them.
Complete
You got it,
collection.
man. A complete. You got the complete set.
Ooh.
That is awesome.
That is
There you
cool.
go.
But you know what? Now I can't sell this. I'll feel bad. Because then I won't have a complete set.
No, you won't. You got to have both of them.
I was thinking, I'm like, why did I buy this? What am I going to, what did I do my points?
Yeah, we were talking about this,
So,
yeah.
there you go. That is
That's
really
awesome.
cool. Thank you, Dennis. I appreciate that.
He appreciates it.
Now, do I build it? I don't know.
I don't know. It's
That's
tough.
the-
Yeah, that is tough. I mean, it's cool to have them both. That is for sure, man.
It's one of these things. You build it, you'll be like, that's cool. And then a couple years, you'll see it sealed. You'll be like, oh, I wish I had that sealed.
Well, I don't know. Maybe there's
maybe I'll see it
there's
built-
value in having it built out, like Joey does. It's cool.
I know. That's
a-
why he
you
got
get a-
his daughter to
get a
buy
mo-
one, so he
get a
can
moon-
build it and seal
get
it
a-
and be
yeah,
done.
Get a moon base going. Get a large
Moon
base plate
base.
and get a moon base.
Okay.
Yeah, and do moon patrol.
I do have a moon base plate in that
Moon
box
base.
over there.
There you go.
From when I was
Well,
a kid.
get on it, man.
Maybe.
There you go.
Maybe I'll do that. Okay. Well, that is really
That was
cool.
fun. That was a fun segment.
Might
Yeah.
not be for you. It might have been quiet and us just being
We'll have to
quiet
stop here.
counting.
But let me get back to what I was trying to say.
Oh yeah, so you
Because
were.
I was when I noticed there was a real competition going on here. And okay, so I also talked to them about my jacked up account.
That's right. 'Cause
Right?
Your account
And
was
so-
like split into two.
Yeah, I don't know how it is, but she's like, and then she gives me a username. Like I give her my username, and she's like, I don't have that on file. And I'm like, oh no. And so I gave her my email address associated with it, and she pulls it up, and she gives me this username that I don't know. And I go, what? So I use that username, and I use my password. And
What
it
was
gets
the
me in.
email address that you used?
It is.
I only ask. We were talking about this before.
Yeah.
I was at the Lego store and I heard people, can I get your email address for your VIP or insiders? And they're giving it out. And I'm thinking, we know how that. Anyways,
Yep.
continue.
It's Shatner at getalive.com.
It's
so-
take my points at gmail.com.
So Gullible McFly. So I'm there. I'm talking to the lady, and I log into it, and I don't see my points are gone. Like I'm not even signed up for insiders on this ghost account. And I go to the order history though, and sure enough, there is my order history in full, like for far back. And I go, and I'm telling the lady what I'm seeing. I'm like, this is weird. How is my account well, I see your points. All your points are there. And I'm like, yeah, it says 0. And I logged out and I go back to mine. Like, oh, now I logged into this, my real username.
So she was logged into supposedly yours,
Well, I don't know
what
how
was
she's
the
logged in.
other
She's just
name?
seeing the account information. I don't know what she's seeing on her screen. But I go back to my, like, okay, now I'm back into my normal one. And I see my name, Alex Nunes, and I see all my points. I click on Insider, my little icon, and it takes me to the order history. It says, oops, there's a problem. Log out and back in again, and there's no order history. Or like there's the last 2 things I ordered because they're very recent.
Okay.
And she's just like puzzled. She's like, that's really weird. I don't know what's going on. So she says, I'll send you an email and send us the screenshots right back. And I'll get it to the internet team. I was like, all right, fine. So I don't get an email. I'm looking for it. I'm like, maybe she should send it to my other email. And I'm looking for all my emails. Not that I have a lot, but I'm like, I don't see it. And I forget about it. And then my set comes in the mail. I'm like, oh, it's here. I was so happy.
Yeah, I bet.
I was so relieved because it was 3 weeks since you got yours, then I got mine. The box is a little crushed, but I got it. And I go, and I log into my account, and it's fixed. It's like all back together. I'm like, everything is right in the world. Okay?
She did it.
She did it. Woo! And then the next day, it was jacked up again. And it's still messed up. Anyway, I don't know, man. I got to call him again. So that is my experience with the BDP program and my Lego Insiders account. But at least I have my points. It's not like somebody hacked it. There's just some weird technical issue going on where it's getting skewed between 2 accounts. And it's like, but by the way, the username that with his ghost account it's my son's name or a variation of it.
Yeah.
And I talked to him like, did you set up a Lego account? He's like, no. Why would I do that?
Is this?
like-
Is it under Joshua Spock?
Joshua Spock.
Javos.
Yeah, it's so weird,
My
man.
son Joshua Spock.
And James, what's his last name?
Tiberius?
Tiberius, that's right. James Tiberius. Yeah.
Nunez.
That's right, man. That's right. But you know what has happened? Another evolution has happened with my city. You know how I have a lot of felt,
Yes.
the undercoating, and felt is a great, very cheap alternative to plates, right? Over time, though, it gets kind of messy, right? Especially exposed areas like my water area, my ocean. As I was playing around with placing the harbor master's office, I came to the conclusion that it was time to start adding the blue plates. So I went to Bricklink and found sellers who have a large quantity of these plates, and I bought a bunch. Not like an insane amount. I just bought like, I don't know, like 18 or so of them.
Okay.
To kind of cover a space.
What,
and we'll see.
What did you end up paying? Because I think, what are they, like $8?
I
on
bought
regular
other
retail?
stuff with it. I think he had a discount going on. He was 20% off. He was like, oh, well, it's just right to be here at this moment. So I think I ended up, he had mostly used ones. He had 15 used ones for about $6. And then he had 3 brand new ones for $8.
So let me ask you a question on this. Would you have considered, I think I already know the answer, but would you have considered, because I hear a lot of people, like especially for Mills plating and stuff like that, they'll buy off-brand base plates, and you'll get 15 of them for like $10 or some crazy price. Would you have considered that? Did you think of it, or it's not even an option?
I would consider it, yes. But I looked at the price and that they were Lego, and I said, it's good enough for me, so I did it. Now, to be honest, I do have non-Lego base plates. Yeah, not very many.
Insert I hate Lego here.
Not very many. I have a total of, I think, 8. What's great about the third-party ones is I cut them in half, and I don't feel bad. Yeah. I can cut them in half, and they work. Actually, they don't really super work. There is a spacing issue with them, because if you are putting plates on these, they'll start to interfere with each other to some extent. And
really?
I thought, yeah, well, this particular brand I did. I can't remember what it's called. It's been too many years. But no, I would be open to that. However, they would be exposed. Like the ones that I have in the city, they're very much covered by something, right? So it doesn't bug me. If I saw non-Lego plates just out like that,
because it would just be blue studs out there.
Yeah, and I would go. I'd have a problem with it, I think. Okay. Yeah, I would, and people would probably go like, "Hey, those aren't real Lego plates."
Most people wouldn't notice.
Probably not.
They wouldn't.
Not. Yeah, I guess not.
It would be you that
it would
bothered.
It would be me. I would be giving myself a hard time on it, but
up there sleeping at night, rolling over, tossing.
That's why I was up till 4 a.m. last night, as I was thinking like, oh, well, I was going to see those exposed studs. Yeah. All right, man. What else we got?
Okay, I have an agree to disagree.
I disagree. All right.
So this thought came to me.
I'm gonna make a thought, baby.
And I think I know the answer, but I am going to ask you. The statement is, because you're known, because you're Lego Studio, what is the big thing everyone sees?
Star Wars sets.
All your Lego Star Wars UCS sets.
Yes.
And we've had discussions about this. So, the statement is, Alex Nunes will never buy another Star Wars UCS set.
Ooh.
I'm not meaning you request it or Land sends it to you. That's not the same. You will never spend another $1 on a Lego UCS set.
Of my own money.
Yep.
Right.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
He agrees.
I knew we would agree.
I don't want to agree.
I knew we would.
I don't want to.
And I'll tell you why. I figured the Razor Crest was the last one because I know it bothered you how you bought it, and then it ended up coming on discount and Costco and all this stuff. So you could have got
that
cheaper.
up again.
Not to mention your wife had to help you figure out how to build it. I remember that on the stream.
That was a struggle, man.
But you haven't bought, a lot of them. We're getting repeats. Like you haven't bought those.
I passed on a lot recently.
You passed on the Land Speeder, which I think is fairly iconic.
And I think I'm passing
Jabba sail
on the
barge.
Jabba.
I don't think you're gonna get
I thought
that.
I would get that. I really did.
I don't think
I'm not even using one of my requests for it.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to do it.
Yeah. I knew you didn't do the X-Wing because you already have the old one. And so that's where I don't see that. Plus, Star Wars just isn't really your thing, frankly. Everyone looks at you, they're like, "Well, he's a big Star Wars guy." And he's not.
I just like the big ships. I think they're cool looking.
He doesn't even know who Ahsoka Tano and Captain Rex are.
Well, I do now.
Because he came in your Venator and people got all worked up about it. Anyway. Okay, well, there you go. That was
You know
my
what?
agree
You know
to
what my
disagree.
biggest regret UCS purchase was? Or
No?
is? It's in the room. It's in that room. You know what it is?
It's the Razor Crest?
No, I'm actually happy I have that in my
Okay.
collection because I think it's a cool ship to have.
Okay.
I mean, I'm
Well, I think you
not
regretted
happy
when
with-
you bought it.
Yes, the timing
Okay.
sucked.
So you're saying one that you bought that you wish
I
you
wish I had
hadn't
my
bought.
money back. Yep.
Not the Falcon.
No, I like the Falcon, absolutely.
Not the Adept.
I like my AT-AT.
This isn't a land set, right? We're not
It's
talking
not a land.
the
I bought it.
Venator or
I
whatever.
bought it.
Okay.
Yep. This is before I was in land.
Yeah. Okay.
What do you think?
I'm trying to think. I mean, I don't think it
trying
would be the shuttle. I don't.
I like the shuttle. I spent a
don't
lot of money
think
on that
it would
shuttle.
Be
It's not. I'll give you another hint. It's not any of the Star
the Star
Destroyers.
Destroyers. Okay.
No, none of the Star
I'm
Destroyers.
trying to think what else you have up there.
So on the
You have the TIE Fighter. I don't think that would be it. I don't think it would. You have Snowspeeder, right? I don't think that would be it.
no, I like the Snowspeeder. Nope. You're
Yeah.
good. You're good.
You
all
have
that
the
stuff.
A-Wing.
I like the A-Wing. A-Wing's okay. That one's kind of iffy, you know. But
Do you have the Slave one?
I have Slave One. Yep, I
And
got
I
that.
don't think that would be it.
Nope, I like my Slave One. I like the Fett,
Is it the clone gunship?
the gunship.
Really?
Yeah, I don't want it.
Why?
I don't know. It's always been a set that I'm like, it doesn't really seem to. Well, first of all, it doesn't fit physically. It's awkward.
It's the shape is weird. The wings are what cause the most problem.
And it's probably the only ship in there that I have the least. I mean, it's already Star Wars, you know, and it's okay.
Yeah.
I'm not like anti-Star Wars. I enjoy the movies, I do, but that's the one. It's from Clone Wars, you know, and I'm like, it doesn't do it for me. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know what it is about it.
You don't have a connection to the movie.
They don't have a connection to it. No, that's just it. But one redeeming quality about it is that I bought it before the price hike.
Yeah.
So I saved $50. Save $50. I love how people say that. Save $50.
You mean I spent 50?
You mean I spent
less.
$350 instead of $400? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, now that's a tough. I didn't want to answer that one the way I did, but there's going to be a big test of that with the rumored Death Star.
Are you gonna get it? Because I don't think you can get it through a land
No,
request.
I can't.
Because it's too high.
So I got to get a payment plan apparently and finance it if the rumors are true. But
Am I getting the Death Star?
Can he?
The $1,000 Death Star?
Yeah.
Those eyebrows say yes.
Like, okay, so here back it up a little bit. So I think I know.
She didn't say no. I just want to
She
point
didn't
that
say
out.
no. I'm a witness.
That means yes.
But like to us, it always means yes.
She's coming back downstairs, I think.
She's gonna like no, N-O. What was I gonna say? So I would want it just because it would be the biggest, most expensive Lego set. That's the only reason why. I would say like it is a stupid reason, but that's why like I own the biggest Lego set you can buy. That's why I like having the AT-AT and the Millennium Falcon.
Do you know what it's gonna get me? They're gonna
The
tie
minifigs?
it to, I don't know, Darth Vader's lightsaber or something like that.
Oh,
And
gift with
I'm
purchase.
gonna have to get the lightsaber
Gift
because
with
I got the
purchase.
other ones.
That is gonna get you. But in contrast, what I was gonna say, my point was that let's say it was a Starship Enterprise like the Galaxy class, and it was $1,000. I would get it. It would not even be a second thought. I'm like, I'm getting it. I'm going to bend over and take it up the tailpipe and get it and just deal with what the wife says as I walk through the door, try to avoid her, you know? But yeah, like that's the difference between that. Like if it's Star Wars, I would just want it just because it's the biggest set there is. And I like saying like those two, when I'm showing off the collection, like the AT-AT and the Millennium Falcon are the most expensive Lego sets you can buy. Yeah, pretty cool, pretty impressive, and they're both here in this room, you know. But I wouldn't be able to say that anymore, you know. And would it even fit in there?
Well,
I don't even know.
let me ask
Time
you,
will tell.
who cares?
I do.
When people come over and you get to tell them,
Yeah.
they're like, oh yeah, so you're a bigger idiot than I thought.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that's what you.
Yeah. Well, this guy is really horrible with his money. Uh-huh. And it shows all over my house.
So
you're
that's
not
the
wrong.
one, huh? You think might make it happen?
I don't know. Probably. Jeez, I don't know, man. I just got to see it. I just got to see it. Like for example, that.
Is it
That's a
gonna be-
no-brainer. If it's a dollhouse, that's an easy no.
Well, so
but if they make something like that, but they shell it
that's
up.
the guess that it's
Yeah.
going to be something along those lines, but it has a cover.
Yeah. But so you're basically saying it's a play set, right? But it's covered up. It's got an interior like the Millennium Falcon does, right? But to be at the scale, or not scale, more like the size of it. But this is all rumors, right? It's all hearsay. There's no official image that's out there that's officially leaked. Like because that will get leaked. Mark my words, but not by me. And anyway, that's all I got to say about that. Is that if it was a starship, it wouldn't even be a second thought. I would go and get it, and I'd have this big dumb smile on my face, and I'd put that 8,400. Well, no, it'd be over 10,000 pieces. How many pieces do you think it would have? It's got to be the 5 digits at least, right?
I don't know. It's tough to say.
It is tough to say, but I'm going to say.
And is it going to have more than the map? Because if it doesn't have more than the map, it's not the biggest set. And then are you going to want to buy it?
Stupid map.
Did you ever buy the map?
No.
Did you know I have the biggest Lego set ever made? It's right under my city in the box. Never been opened. That thing's gone up in value, actually.
No kidding.
Yeah, it's quite funny.
That is
Because I see
weird.
a lot of people on, I don't know, there's some Facebook group I got on with like Lego resellers. I don't even know how I found it. And occasionally I see things pop up there and they're like, this has gone up so much. Who knew?
To $300. What was it originally? $200?
It was like $250, $280.
It was $250?
Somewhere in there.
That just I don't know why that bugs me, but all right.
Okay.
What are you gonna do?
All right.
What you gonna do?
Did we need to eat something today?
We
didn't eat
haven't.
anything.
We
Do you
should.
wanna do that?
Is there so much stuff that we need to get something eaten?
Well, I mean, we can wait, but
Let's
if you
eat
want,
it.
We can do it. All right.
Let's eat it. Eat it. Eat it.
All right.
Welcome to Breaking News. It's everybody's favorite snack food channel.
Well, what's there to eat?
Jason, I don't think that's such a good idea.
Okay, we're gonna go with this guy here. It's times 2. This is something I had in Germany. I remember 25 years ago.
Wow.
So
Okay.
it's just like yesterday.
Yesterday.
Actually, I take that back. It is more than 25 years ago. Wow, that's sad. This is a Hanuta Hazelnuss Schneider.
Hazelnuss Schneider.
This is a wafer type cookie biscuit, I guess, if you want to call it that.
Biscuit. Watch out, man.
Okay, there's 2 pieces in here, so we'll see if you like it, Alex.
You said everything's pretty much candy at this point, right? Hey, these are
It
wafers.
looks kind of dark.
Oh, these look like. Well, this is gonna make a crummy
It's
mess.
okay. That's all right. Though.
Yeah, this smells exactly like those. They're pink and white.
The
and
wafer
chocolate.
cookies?
Wafer cookies. Yeah.
Yeah. It's got a lot more chocolate than those wafer cookies
It does.
do.
Yeah. Because they're more wafer than chocolate.
Yeah.
It certainly tastes like it.
It's a darker chocolate than I'm not a huge dark chocolate guy.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's more bitter than sweet.
I love that line in The Office with Michael Scott when he's talking about semi-sweet chocolate or bittersweet chocolate. It's like, who's that good for? Anyway,
No, it's all right. Give it a B.
a B?
Yeah, maybe a B minus.
How come nothing ever gets a C from you?
There's no C's.
You hardly ever give C's.
I got a lot of C's in high school.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, It's okay.
Okay.
Not like last week. That was good.
You liked that, did you?
What was that called again?
Curly Whirly?
A Curly Whirly. It sounds like a ride at a amusement park. Did you guys ride the Curly Whirly? Dude, it's so awesome.
All right. You want to do some comment?
Let's do some comments.
Okay.
It's time for comments.
It's kind of catchy. Well, let's see. This is the episode 2 weeks ago, March 25th. Does your Lego collection control you? If you do, then you might need a Bricklixen? Bricklixen, yeah.
Yes.
61 comments, man.
It's only been a couple days.
Your videos on these podcasts get like way more.
I don't know.
Like that's interesting, right? Like why is that?
I get more comments on these than I do on my views on my regular videos.
But like despite it being way like significantly less exposed out there for people to comment, like mine's been out like 9 days, yours has been out 2 days or so. Maybe 3.
Yeah.
And yet it has the same number of comments. It's pretty cool. I guess you could just say that our main audience watches it right away and comments right away. And then it just dies.
Pretty much. There you go.
Tina Bell, first.
Did you know we have comments on our podcast channel, like the Spotify? There's a few comments on there I noticed.
Oh, yeah, we should
so maybe we'll have to
those.
review those
No,
at one
we
point.
should, I guess.
Won't be today though.
Sorry. Tina Bell says, first, what would I do?
What would I do? Do I need to make a stinger for that?
I guess so.
I will do that for you.
All right. Get Adam Sandler saying it or something. Awesome thumbnail and title at Jason's Bricks and 5. Good job. Way to go, man. Wow.
Thank you.
That is some high praise. Thrill Master 100. Hey, Will. Wow, Alex sure looks jolly at the beginning of this episode. Does someone need a cookie to feel better?
Oh, yeah, this was the...
yeah, this was the Glumpy one.
Well, this was the episode with the...
It was...
Not the Vegemite, the Marmite.
Oh, yeah.
Well... Because in the video, I'm eating and you're like... A thumbnail.
Well, yeah, if you had to eat that, you would be...
It wasn't as bad as we
eat
thought.
A cookie, yeah. Yeah, there you go.
You better sing the next one.
Uh-huh. Yeah, Chef Eddie. Jason just smiled and gave him a Vegemite sandwich. There you go, buddy.
Do you come from a land down under?
I gotta sneeze.
Whoa.
Dad sneezed.
You okay there?
No, I think I pulled my back. I'm like, oh crap, I gotta sneeze. Please don't pull a muscle. Please don't. Ow! Sometimes when I sneeze, I go, ouch!
I saw a reel today, and they were using some other audio, but it's a guy talking about, once you hit forward, it's a guy, he's climbing up on a chair, like a kitchen table chair, and getting something off of a high shelf. And the audio's like, once you hit 40, you look at this differently.
Yes.
Before 40, you just jump down, no big deal. And now you got to get down real carefully.
Okay, I got to make sure I don't injure myself.
You don't want to hurt yourself.
Yes, I've heard that related to a tailgate of a truck.
Yeah.
You're on the tailgate of a truck, you can jump down, you're under 40. If not, you're over 40, you're like, uh-oh. Yeah, I get on my butt and then slip
And then
off.
I step down softly. Even that, it's got to be careful.
Yes. Roll an ankle, man. Use your knees. Good stuff. All right. Allison Bailey. C8U. K-U? I don't know.
Maybe it means she hates you.
Be. It's advertised in the UK as you either love it or you hate it. Personally, I hate it. There you go.
I didn't hate it, though. That's the thing.
Look, man, I ain't ever
You
that.
didn't say you hated it,
did
though.
not.
We've had worse things, and I think someone asks.
Well, that's just the thing. There is always something worse. There's something worse than that we've had.
Well, there's got to be something that is the worst.
That was the second worst. That drink, man.
The chicken feet were worse.
I don't know.
No, definitely.
You think so?
100%.
Maybe I just forgot. Okay, fine. Chicken feet, whatever you gave me to drink. Vita malts. Ugh, gosh, I just repulsive crap. Anyway, and then the chicken feet, fine. I don't know.
They were not fine. That's the only thing I didn't eat in the second bite.
That Marmite was pretty bitter. All right.
It was salty. Not bitter. The only thing bitter was
We'll agree to disagree. All right, let's move along here. Tina Bell, I knew the Marmite episode was coming up, but I didn't realize it would be fear factor levels. I place a large dollop of Marmite on mine when I'm eating it. I just love the taste. Man.
Some people have
Vegemite, though,
issues.
tastes slightly different and not as nice as Marmite, by the way, in my opinion. Really. Oh, and Jason, it's great for seasoning stews and casseroles, etc., as well as if you need help finishing it. Just don't use too much of it until you have acquired the taste. Yeah. Chris Bricks.
Well, Karsten T said on that, you either love it or hate it.
Yeah.
I love it.
I don't like.
That was
I
the
don't love
reply on
it.
that.
So I'm gonna just go on the hate side.
Yeah, that's fine. Go to the hate.
I'm hating.
Go to the hate.
Chris Bricks says D+. Is that the lowest food score ever? No, I've given some fails. But did I give them
You
the
gave it
Marmite
a
a
D+.
D+? Wow.
See? That's what I'm saying. It was not as bad. I think it was because we expected
I think
it
that
to
was
be
it.
the worst
If
thing.
I went in and I ate that with no expectation, I'd be like, this is awful, give it an F. You know, maybe. I don't know. There was a lot of build up to it. All right. Casual Dash. I just finished to build the Coliseum. My idea was to look for a Roman soldier minifigures, but the price tag just for one are crazy. I hate Lego for this. Yeah. It's very frustrating, man.
How was that build, I wonder? I've heard it was very
repetitious. Yeah, that's what I've heard as well.
But
L, agree to disagree. You can never have too much Lego if you are an AFOL.
You ready? I'm ready.
Okay, go. We disagree.
You can have too much Lego?
You can never have too much Lego.
Yes, you can.
You can have problems with too much Lego, but you can never have too much Lego.
If you don't have the space, you have too much Lego.
Agree to disagree. L, again.
Well, you're welcome to be wrong.
Be wrong in your wrongness. I don't.
And I know you are not right because you got all of that Lego that the person had sorted and you gave it away.
Wait, what?
Didn't you have all of that Lego that your friend had given you? It was sorted by all these different colors. You gave a lot of it away.
Sorted by different colors?
Yeah, you had like the box with the tan bricks and all those minifig parts and all that stuff.
Giving some away, not a lot.
I'm not saying you gave everything away, but I'm saying you gave stuff away because you had too much. That's my point. You can have too much, Alex. I remember from the first time I went to your house and I was like, "What? This guy seems to hate all this extra Lego he's got." Like, oh, someone sent me this. I'm just saying.
It's a tough life.
He's not telling the truth. He's drinking fake Kool-Aid.
Liar! The pen is blue. The pen is blue. L. I don't think I need to know, or wait, hold on. I don't think need to do the Earl Mardi Gras 2-3 thing to buy a storage shed. Just go ahead with the shed behind the house. Make it a nice Lego room, insulated, maybe air conditioned, and I agree with Jason. Alex won't die before he will fill it.
Yep.
He will probably rant after a year or two that he has run out of space again.
Yep.
Yeah.
100%.
You probably are right, guys. Man. I like DL Brick's display area and the extra shelves on the stairs leading to it. It does look really neat and tidy. It sure does.
Well, you got to see it in full display today. So
what's the reply? I can't see it.
DL Brick said, thanks.
Oh. Thrillmaster 100. I think there needs to be a Lego addiction recovery program for when people feel Lego sets are controlling them. Because when you know it's controlling you, then it has become a drug. No, it hasn't. I can quit it whenever I want.
I just don't want it.
I don't want it right now. I just want more. I need more. I don't want it. I just need it. What's the reply?
Contra Bricks Build Craze. It's called resale and tripping your money back. Oh, tripling your money.
Tripling your money back. Guaranteed.
We are rich in Lego, but not rich.
We're Lego poor?
Yeah, pretty much. We're Lego rich and money poor.
Cash poor. Everything else is poor. What are you talking about? He also said, or it's Tylenol, sorry. Awesome sponsor video at the end. I was looking for the creator info, but it's not there in the description. Oops. Whoopsie. Sorry about that. We got to give credit to, it was Joe Bowling,
It was
right?
Joe.
Yeah.
Joe was last week as well with the pizza shop.
He sure was.
And I will tell you, today is another Joe Bowling video.
What? Man, Joe, you are spoiling us, man.
This one might be the best thing ever.
No.
That's all I'm going to say.
How can he can't top the Star Trek?
Oh, you would think not.
Wow.
But
boy,
you'll know. Hang on to the end.
Let's end this
People
right
are
now.
zooming ahead. Just gotta get there right now.
Sponsor.
No.
Okay, we gotta go faster now.
Okay, go faster.
Captain Lemoyne 3422. I paid €75 for CMF figure. Oh, Demogorgon. Oh, wow, no kidding. To complete my set Stranger Things. I built the set with my own pieces when it was sold out. €75. That Demogorgon was worth some money.
When you're gonna get it in.
Yeah.
So, I didn't realize it was that
Jensen.
much.
Yeah, I don't know either. At the 7:38 mark, that's what Michael Scott face. That's what she said. Pasta Jensen also 50 minutes and 3 seconds. Oh, a fishing village with a slip and workshop for maintaining the boats. I like this better than what they display today, mainly Bergen Harbor.
Yeah, it's like in Sweden.
I really wish for a trip to Legoland back in the 80s. Did envy my friends who took the driving license over there. No. No money? No problem. Moments of the magic. Hey, what about Crystal Pepsi? There you go. Wow. Oh, well, what do you know? Yeah, what about it? We talked about it. Joe Bowling, 22 minutes and 11 seconds. That's not what you're thinking. That's the line you're trying to feed yourself. Line you're trying to feed yourself. Exactly what happened to me when I reorganized my Lego storage and fed myself the line that I was clearing all the shelf space I'd never need. That was a lie within 6 months. You know what? It's all part of the drug. It's good stuff, man.
He's just got to justify it enough to get it built.
Yes. Mr. Mach 40. I enjoy watching you guys. For some reason, you guys remind me of the Odd Couple. Well, that is pretty odd.
Is it odd or old couple?
Probably. Yeah, old is more. Yeah, they're both kind of applicable. Odd, old, take your pick. Marty Garland 23. I think we like secondary current retails on retired sets for Alex's anxiety on Price Hacker. They do, man. They get me worked up. I don't know why I think I'm going to get close. I'm never close. I mean, we got close last week, but that was with Brian's help, man. But we both were shooting in the dark. Baker Bricks. Just a thought on the different dates for box review and set reviews of land sets. A lot of land members go to the land event in Denmark every year. They record interviews with designers on these sets. I've noticed those get released along with the box reviews earlier than the set reviews. I wonder if that allows LEGO to give their designers interviews time to say what the company wants people to hear before the land members share their personal opinions. I'd like to get the word out. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know if I have an opinion on that, strongly or not, but maybe. Hall Bricker. So I saved a can of the old Coke in a drawer, thinking it would be worth something later. But as I came to check on it 15 years later, the acid in it had eaten through the can and the bag I wrapped it in. The drawer had a the drawer had a dry stain, and the can, an unopened shell. Such a disappointment. That sucks, man.
Yeah.
Let me see the reply. I can't see the replies on your videos, man, for some reason.
You can't see the replies? Do you need me to look?
Yeah, if you want to.
Let's see. It was Hall Bricker?
Yeah.
Dang, I can imagine that.
Imagine that.
There you go.
Wow, that was worth it. Sabaric. Oh, this is the one that was like, Earl, I'm with you on the struggle with some of these names, all right? I'm not 100%. Saba Eric F. The food segment is mildly humorous, but do you guys actually talk about Lego on this Lego show? No.
There was once.
Once upon a time, I think we did.
We talk about talking about Lego. Does that count?
Emperor's Granddad. Oh gosh, not Marmite. For me, dreadful stuff, but some people absolutely love it. In fact, here in the UK, we often describe things that divide opinion as being Marmite. That's a bunch of Marmite.
That's funny.
Those Pikachus are Marmite. Gibson's W Collector.
I think it's Gibson Star Wars Collector.
Gibson SW Collector, yeah. Sure.
Okay.
It's good with egg on top. There's no need for salt. You can also cook with it. You know, he's got a point. Egg might be, like a fried egg on it, that might be all right. Huh. Zack Attack Productions. You know it's bad when your mother calls you by first, middle, and last name. That happened all, because I'm an Alexander, right? So when it was Alexander, I'm like, oh! Yeah, stiffen up. Unis Lapis Ad Tempus. Hey everyone, why do we want Alex and Jason eating this stuff? How about getting the video 50,000 likes for putting them through that? Yeah, that'd be great. Thanks for that. Can't we get 50 likes? SG Brick. I like the old mountain more. Yeah. But understand that for transport, the other one is better. Greets SG from Belgium.
Well, we can try it.
Yeah, too bad. The new one, I do like it because I get some extra steps in. Titan Hunter 3905. I reckon yous would love chicken salt. Best served on hot chips, French fries, strips of potato cooked in an oven or hot oil. Okay.
I don't know what chicken salt is. It's made with chicken?
Chicken salt?
Is it used on chicken feet chips? Because I wouldn't like that.
All I know is that I use fake salt. I think I've told you guys that. Oh my gosh.
What, Mrs. Dash?
So.
What do you mean fake salt?
No, it's fake salt. It's like for people who have high blood pressure.
Oh, I thought that's what Mrs. Dash was. Okay. Sorry.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it is.
I don't know.
So I'm eating dinner with Jimmy before I come over here really quick. I made him some spaghetti really quick.
Okay.
So we're eating the spaghetti, and he's got this bowl I got for him, and he's like, "Where's the salt?" And I'm like, "Salt? I guess it's over there. I didn't think you liked salt. Like, that's weird." And so I go grab it, give it to him. So this is the salt. It's a big shaker thing.
Okay.
Gets it? Puts his phone there. I was like, oh, now I get it.
He didn't really want salt.
He didn't want salt on his food. He just wanted it because it holds the phone up.
That makes sense.
Jimbo Bricks. What was worse, New Coke or Crystal Pepsi? I never had Crystal Pepsi.
New Coke.
New Coke was worse?
Well, I mean, it made people lose their jobs.
Yeah.
And the world was on fire.
And, I think I missed this. Hallbricker. So great to see the 1980s tour through Legoland catalog. Thank you, Bricks on an Island. Yeah.
That was cool.
That was very cool. Yeti says hi, 36.
Hi.
Hi. Hi. I don't know what's worse, the British Vegemite or how unevenly you toasted the toast. Look, it's a cheap toaster. I don't toast a lot of things in my house.
It was his toaster. I just want to point that out.
My toaster is toast, man. Sonia Halcom, 7002. Hi, Sonia. Maybe for a change, try eating something exotic and delicious. Maybe a fruit that you never tried before, or a premium cheese, or something not processed. I'm sure that's not a popular opinion, but why torture yourselves?
Hanuta.
Anyway, good episode as always. We do it for you guys because of my facial expressions.
Would you like to have a cheese or an exotic fruit, Alex?
Sure.
Okay. Did you get like a star fruit or a dragon fruit or something?
What?
You ever had those?
I don't know. I don't know, man.
Okay.
Maybe. If I have, I didn't know what I was eating.
Okay.
You know what? Mindy has what I thought was cantaloupe in the fridge. I like cantaloupe. I was like, ooh, is this cantaloupe? And she's like, that's not cantaloupe. I was like, what is it? What did she say it was? It was like some vegetable. Like it was, what was it?
Like a squash?
I think it was some sort of squash, yeah. Okay. And I thought, what a waste. You bought squash over, because it was pre-cut. And it was like.
So was it like butternut squash?
I don't know.
Probably.
I don't know.
I guess,
but it looked like it looked
color.
the same color and texture of not watermelon.
Cantaloupe.
Cantaloupe. And I was like, ooh, cantaloupe sounds good. It's like, that's not cantaloupe. Can't you see? You idiot. So I'm like, it's not. Like, she looks at me with this condescending look, like, it's not that. I'm like, don't you read? Look at the label. She doesn't talk like that, but that's how I interpret it.
I was going to say, I like how Mindy's a valley girl from Southern California in the 80s.
You're so dumb. She comes in, because
like grody to the max.
Grody to the max.
Gag me with a spoon.
The Californians. Oh, you're dying here. So she comes to the door really quick, because she knows I need a car to get here, right?
Okay.
So she pulls up, and I'm eating dinner really quick, and she comes in right to me and says, hey, honey, guess what? You bought me my birthday / Mother's Day present. It's a tree. And I go, oh, shoot. The fact that she bundled 2 occasions makes me think it's expensive. I'm like, so you got a big discount? And I was like, oh, yeah, I got a big discount. But it's still pretty expensive. Ooh, yeah, it is. I'm like, but I can't say anything because look at my house with my hobby. I can't. I'm like, all right, happy birthday, honey. Her birthday's next month, so happy birthday.
You didn't say, but the Death Star and the Enterprise.
The Death Star and the Enterprise. Oh, that's coming. It's coming. I'll get my revenge. Because, yeah, I need it. All right.
We can't afford it. My gift card got declined.
Mindy's back to work and loving it. She's a happier person now. And she's working a lot. And she comes home filthy, dirty, smelly, and a big smile on her face.
Filthy rich?
I wish. I was looking at her
That's
one
the wrong
night.
filthy.
Like, honey, you work twice as many hours now, working outside doing manual labor, making a third of what you made before. Are you happy? Yes.
Okay.
I'm glad one of us is. No, I am actually really happy for her. Because I can't do that. I can't quit my job and just be a full-time YouTuber and just
You could try.
I could try. But no, I better not.
Make it happen.
Because I'm good enough, and I'm smart enough, and doggone it, people like me. Why are you here? Why are you there? It's not Carl. That's a new voice for us. Impression, guys. Californians. All right. Jimbo Bricks. The flying machine will look good sitting in front of Mona Larry.
He's supposed to be Mona Lisa.
Did you guys get that new Mona Larry set? Moaning Larry. How long do I gotta sit here? Moaning Alex was like,
that's the Glumpy Alex.
The Glumpy Alex. Grouchy and lazy?
Gloomy.
No. Gloomy? No.
Gloomy and grumpy. That's what I'm going with.
Grumpy and gloomy?
That's what I'm going with.
Grouchy.
Okay. Grumpy, grouchy, it's kind of the same thing.
Yeah, I guess so. Jimbo Bricks. And why don't new space figures come with tanks? None in tic-tac-toe or other newer sets. Because it makes you mad. That's why they did it. Like, what can we do that's going to tick off those AFOLs? Hey, you know what?
What?
You know what? What? You know what? So I was building.
What's going on?
I was building the Harbor Master's office.
Should we do a whole episode that way?
Okay, that would get the most amount of dislikes and the fewest watch time. Just put it on your channel. Oh my gosh! Welcome to Breaking News. Like, I was talking.
Oh my gosh, you sitting there like I said?
I was buying something and they tried to give me a free gift, and I was like, oh, I don't want that. Why would I take a free gift? I don't want that.
They wanted my email address. I was like, no.
I was like, fine. It was CaliGirl@yahoo.com. What CompuServe?
At Hotmail.
Hotmail. Oh. Anyway, what was my point?
I don't know.
I was building the Harbor Master's office, and they have 2 orange tanks in it.
Oh, okay.
You haven't built yours, have you?
No, I have not. Where am I going to put it?
In your harbor.
Ah.
Ha ha! Ha ha ha! It has 2 orange tanks in it. It's too late now. It's all done.
He got the last one, all crushed.
I got the last one, baby.
They're like, no one will want this. So I guess we'll send it to that guy.
Marty Grom. Well, they're like, oh, whoa, he's a landman. We better get it to him. Yeah, make it happen. I got connections. You know what? It makes me wonder though. How many do they have those in like in reserve? Do they how long do they hold on to them for? And what do they do with the ones that where it's canceled and you're done? Like, is there any recourse? I wonder.
I don't know.
And,
it's a good question.
Yeah, it is a good question. We may never know.
At some point, they probably just tell you, "I'm sorry, it's declined and you're out of stock." The end.
That's exactly what I thought was going to happen. I thought it was game over. Game over for me when she said, "Your payment was declined. Your payment was declined. Like, why don't you get a real job?" If that's annoying, please let us know, and we'll never do it again. They tell us in the comments a lot of things like we do are annoying, but we still do them.
Yes.
It's your own fault for coming back.
Clearly, no one's ever watched Napoleon Dynamite, and yet...
Gosh. We have no skills to make a podcast. Mardi Gras Man 2-3. This whole thing is a crummy commercial. You're not wrong, man. Commercial for what?
I don't know. Valley Girls, I guess, today.
He also says the sponsor is awesome. That's why people come, as the sponsors, right? That you guys do.
Yes. Sure.
You guys should review the viewer submissions.
I don't know. I still laugh about when we were asking people at Brick Slopes last year, "What's your favorite sponsor?" And the guy was like wanting to fight me.
Yeah,
I don't watch them. I don't live here.
Don't
no,
do it.
That's not what I'm talking about.
No, bro. All right, just like time out. You're not getting it. They don't sponsor whatever they make. Like it's totally awesome. Okay. Whoo, baby. Mardi Gras Man also says, the sponsor is awesome. You guys should review the viewer submissions the week after they are live with a crummy commercial stinger, of course. Crummy commercial? Son of a biscuit. Chris White, respect for eating the whole slice of Marmite on toast. Thanks to Jason for making it happen. And then you get comments like this that say, hey, it was all worth it for you guys.
That's right. Dance, monkey, dance.
Dance, monkey, dance. Yeah. Mark C. Great title, and I don't know what you're talking about. LOL. We don't either.
My Lego collection doesn't control me. What are you?
I don't know what we're talking about.
Is it just me, or do we have a lot of newer names?
Yeah, I've seen that too. There are newer names.
So
welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome to the
or maybe they just changed
welcome
it.
to the commenting community. Yes, maybe they changed. Yeah, all right.
I don't want people to know it was me on that show.
Level Up Rob. There's one we know.
Yep.
I love those 2 Spider-Man sets in a box in storage. Used to be a big Spider-Man fan when I was young.
I have those 2. You said I love.
I said I love?
Yeah, I think
I am tired. All right. I have those 2 Spider-Man sets in a box.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. I'm glad you're here to correct me.
There were some money now, evidently. We did learn that, didn't we,
Yes,
Alex?
we did. Wow, amazing. Yeah. There you go. Judy, 3973. Hi, Judy. Another common commentator.
Oh yeah,
common
Judy's been around for a while.
Denominator. Another great episode. Ugh, is that expressive enough for new Coke? No, it's not. Tony Montana, DS. I just spent 15 minutes of my life watching 2 dudes eat. Why? I don't know.
It was worth it.
At least we got it out of the way at the beginning of the episode.
That's right.
Let's see. Lego House 9575. Shed will be filled in a few years. Ask me how I know, Alex. Yeah. Wishful thinking, I know. Michael D'Souza Cruz. Whenever I see Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, Marvel, City Modulars in the background of any Lego YouTuber, I know for a fact that your collection controls you. Lego is spanking you guys all the way to the bank. Yeah, they are. But what a great ride. What a great spanking.
But I like to be spanked, says Alex.
Spank me more. I can't read the replies.
I don't know if I have
all right. Well, we can keep going. Maybe they're going to defend me. Hey, no, I'm sure Alex can quit whenever he wants.
Contra Brick Build Craze says, what? Not matter what sets in the background, you just expect them only have minifigs.
Oh, minifigs, yeah.
And then Michael replied, no, you misunderstand me and draw the wrong conclusion. My response was that the answer to their question is in the title of the video. Those 4 themes that I listed are indicators that your Lego collection controls you. Lego's capitalizing on the super fandom that people have for those themes. Super fans of, for example, Star Wars must collect every set to feel good inside and complete. And Lego knows this and feeds the beast with these super fans.
We're gonna get those super fans. And we're gonna get them to buy every set.
And next year we'll get the Pokemon super fans.
Our evil plan is coming together. Pretty soon YouTubers will have Pokemon behind them in their videos.
All right, Contra Bricks Build Craze. I'm drinking Coke right now. Lego Coke, Lego and Coke, Pepsi, yuck. High Lego prices, yuck. Good Lego sets on good price, yum. Have you a great rest of the week, Alex and Jason. Thank you. He also says, Marmite strong. It is Vegemite. I have it every second day on toast.
Okay.
In the morning. I got beer.
It got beer yeast,
but I hate beer, even though I'm in Australia. Lots of butter and light spread on a Vegemite. Yes.
Yeah, you have to do a light.
Yeah. It's the new USA chocolate in a jar.
My
not-
nieces and nephews came over.
Oh.
And I'm like, do you guys want to try it? They're like, no, we tried that.
Oh.
They just tried it on a spoon. Can you imagine that? I was like, no, that's not how you eat it. I learned.
Can you imagine? Oh, whoa, that would be something. Do not tell other USA people that. Too late.
Yeah.
Do not eat it off the
there you go.
spoonful. My sister eats it off the spoon. Yuck.
Ugh.
Oh, you gotta be, wow. All right, moving right along. Bricks on an Island. LOL. An acquired taste is an appreciation for something unlikely to be enjoyed by a person who has not had substantial exposure to it. Wikipedia. That is oh so true with Marmite, except for, maybe, the appreciation. Reminds me of the students' exchange time in Yorkshire as a teenager. I love Marmite in certain small doses, like Vitamalts. Alex, it's okay once or twice a year. I don't know, man.
Vitamalts is the way to go, man.
I know. I'll leave it to you guys, the professionals.
Okay.
Bricks on an Island. Oh, yeah, another one here. I am definitely controlled by my Lego. There should be a highly addictive warning in neon colors on each box, added by, may I lead you to nervous breakdowns and divorce.
Should it be like cigarette boxes with the big black thing?
It's tough, man. Mayo Hosco. My Lego collection doesn't control me. YouTube and sports streaming does. Well, that does too, yeah. James Rolfe, 1651. So much minifig talk. I'm sending Jason some pics of my collection for community commentary. Hope you enjoy them. Okay.
We will.
All right, yeah, I'm sure we will. DMC 1978666. Pure, unadulterated filth in a jar. Does not make me proud to be English.
How do you really feel?
Yes. And Yeti says, hi, when will we get a new intro? Both of your downtowns are now completely different. It's time for a refresh.
I have thought about that. And maybe we will. That's what I'll say to that.
A new intro? Oh, to our normal video?
Yeah, because like mine has the old train circle.
Oh,
and stuff,
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It is quite old
So-
and outdated and in need of a new update.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
yes.
So we have 2 more things here, Alex.
2 more things.
Yeah. I forgot I had this one we're going to do.
So late.
It's okay. We'll hurry.
Oh, are
This
we
will
doing
be
a
quick.
price hiker?
We're going to do a price hiker. It's a 1-item price hiker.
Let's do it. Not that stupid game again.
This is the greatest thrill of my life. I'm king of the world. Woohoo! Woohoo! Oh no! We suck again.
So I saw this. This is something that sold on eBay. It is a Mr. Gold that sold.
No.
I'm going to let you see
Come
it, see the
on.
condition of it, because I thought of you. Because it looks like this was something a little kid got and played with.
No.
Yeah, I knew you.
Is this on Bricklink?
It was on eBay.
Ooh.
So this is the Mr. Gold.
Oh, wow. He's in rough shape.
Yeah.
Ooh. He might even have some damage in the legs.
But it's still a Mr.
Wow.
Gold.
He is, wow.
You can tell it's well
He looks
loved.
like he's been in a pocket for a while. Oh, wow.
So it is an authentic Mr. Gold, it appears.
Yes. Okay.
A well-loved Mr. Gold.
Well-loved.
So, what do we? How many per step? I'll give you what, 50 or $100 a step?
$100.
$100 a step.
I'll take what you get me,
Okay.
man. I'll take it.
$100 a step.
Okay.
So, what do you think that Mr. Gold sold for?
$2,000.
$2,000. Okay.
100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 900, $1,000 off. $1,300. Okay, over $1,300. Okay. Obviously, it sold for a lot higher. Because if it sold for lower, that would mean this thing was like a few $100. Really?
$600.
A $600 Mr. Gold.
Yeah, and you said 2,000, so it was
$1,400.
Is it still recording?
Yeah, but you guys are going a long time.
Well, that's okay. We're
He
fine.
won't stop talking.
Oh yeah, it's me. All right. So, anyways, there you go. We had to give them their quick.
I wouldn't buy that. There's no way. Like, if you're going to invest in a Mr. Gold, I don't care if it's $600, $300.
What's the most you would have paid for that?
That?
Yes.
$50. Maybe $100. Maybe
Really?
$100. It looks horrible. Look at that. I can't look at that and go like, I have a Mr. Gold and present it in that horrible condition.
So
That's
you'd
awful.
rather not have a Mr. Gold than show that one.
And keep my money, more importantly.
You won't keep your money. You'll spend on something else. Like your teeth.
I could have bought a really nice Mr. Gold with that.
It's only $4.51 for shipping. $4.50.
Oh, well then, never mind. What a
All right.
deal. What a
So
deal.
we're going to do something a little different today, Alex, with our sponsor video.
We are?
Yes, because we're going to get a live reaction to you for this one. Because this one,
It's that
our
good.
buddy Joe sent this in.
So you're going to watch me watch it.
We're going to watch it. You'll tell people what you think, and then we'll say goodbye.
Okay.
So do you have anything else you want to tell them before we do this?
No, man. I need to be done. Let's do it.
Okay. Let me get it queued up here.
Okay.
So we want to thank Joe for the last few weeks. It's really been a great break,
It
I'll
really
be honest.
has been awesome, man.
Bad news. You better start thinking about next week, my
Okay,
friend.
gotcha, man.
So, all right, here we go, Alex.
Okay, let's do it.
Are you tired of waiting for Club X to reopen? Then head on to Club XI, the club that's 10% better than Club X. You'll have a great time listening to A-list celebrities like Weird Al Yankovic. And everybody's welcome to have a great time at Club XI. Even droids. And Club XI also attracts celebrities from all over the entertainment world, including 2 people from the top 13 LEGO podcasts. So come on to Club XI, where we always turn it up to 11.
Anything you'd like to say about that commercial?
Yeah, one thing. Joe, come on, man. You could have waited till my Club X was at least done before you totally just made it impossible for me to introduce any Club X and say, this is going to be great. How do you compete against that? I can't do that now.
I've had that video for like 3 weeks now. Like, I just can't hold it any longer.
Darn it,
so
Joe.
there you go.
Thanks. That's awesome, man.
So with that, we would like to thank Joe. Today's sponsor.
Epic sponsor. God.